You're about to watch another exciting episode of the Dungeon Run, but did you know that you can actually be part of the adventure? Tune in live on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and you can make your voice heard and help determine the fate of our adventurers. Hope to see you there.
Hey, welcome to the Dungeon Run. We're back. We couldn't be more excited. We couldn't be more excited to be back together tonight in this new space with some new friends to start a new chapter of our story. Welcome, everyone. First off, to Josephine McAdam. Welcome, Josephine. So lovely to have you.
We're so excited.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think we're all, if you hadn't realized, we're all very, very excited. It's the only word we can use. There are no sentences.
Sound check legit took 20 minutes because we're all so
we're
excited.
So excited. Then I will pass it over to...
Hi, everybody. It's me. As Ron has said, we're so excited to be back. See, I told you people, this is what I sounded like when I got excited. I'm legit. Sound check took a while. Anyway, we hope you all enjoyed, by the way, the Campaign 1 reunion with Jeff Kanata last month. That was such an amazing time. We had such a great time shooting it here in this space. And I can safely say that we all look forward to doing a lot more of that in the future, so be on the lookout. We're so excited for the future of the Dungeon Run. There's been a lot going on. Obviously, we've changed faces. We have some new faces as well. That rhymed, and I didn't intend it to. But life, work, other responsibilities cause things to shift all the time. People have to put their focus elsewhere. But we're a growing family here, and we have a lot planned with all of our friends and some new faces as well. So please stay tuned for more updates on that. And yeah, that's just saying we got a lot planned, and tonight's going to be awesome. Back to you, Ronnie.
All right. If you're new to our show, welcome. This episode is a great place to jump on, and we'll give you a recap in a moment. But if you didn't know, we have a handy edited version of our episodes called The Dungeon Rush, created by our very own Adam Slemon. Thank you, Adam, so much for doing those.
You're welcome.
Especially for those of you looking to get caught up quickly. And I highly recommend, if you haven't, to watch them at 2 times speed.
What?
Yeah, absolutely. Watch them at 2 times speed, because a lot of the things that I describe, especially if you watch the Carriage of the Damned episode, I do some hoof beats, and at 2 times speed, it is hilarious. The only reason I know that is because I watched them today. So they also help me.
Totally unintelligible, but very funny.
I mean, you can still understand. I don't know. I watch a lot of YouTube at 2 times speed.
Got it.
So head over to YouTube to find those and get caught up on all of the action. All right, I believe that's back.
By the way, if you can't tell, as we already mentioned, this awesome space is thanks to our amazing friends at Pixel Circus.
Yay!
Sage Ryan, Kaylee Bray, and this entire team here have been amazing, and we're so excited to show you some of the new bells and whistles we get to play with. We have more cameras. We have some exciting stuff going on. You might remember Sage from our Witchy Halloween one-shot we did last year, but they have so many awesome shows that you need to check out over at twitch.tv/Pixel Circus, including the recently completed Salt and Serpent with our amazing Surena Marie.
Ooh.
Hijinks and romance on the high seas.
The Bices.
The Bices.
Oh, nice.
Now I'm going to throw it to Kari for Patreon stuff.
Hey, guys. In addition to our awesome sponsors and your amazing interactivity, our show is primarily made possible by Patreon.
Woo!
Ow! So go to patreon.com/The Dungeon Run for all the incredible bonus content. And that would be the best way that you can get more of us and more awesome Dungeon Run content. And there's also a new
Slayer TPK coming very soon.
Actually up this week.
This week, which is very soon.
So soon.
We did not approve of this. You actually judged every member of the party's fashion.
I did. I judged everyone. It's amazing.
Didn't tell us beforehand.
That's my fault. It was me.
Also a Patreon shout out. We want to welcome the new Patreons to our group. Justin Montgomery and Nat Southern.
Welcome.
Free interactivity, cast secrets, Patreon exclusive D&D games at Patreon.
Yeah.
You can also find merch discounts on your Patreon at certain tiers, so make sure you check that out. And if you haven't yet, check out thedungeonrun.tv/shop, and you can find all the new merch, including some stuff from our reunion. So
We have some shot glasses.
and we got a new shot glass, which I really wanted, so I put it up there since I'm the one who's in
I
charge.
don't even know if you asked us.
So
if
I
we put
didn't.
it up
I
there.
just put it up there. I was like, no, I want this. It's going up. So make sure to check that out and keep an eye out in the next couple of weeks because we'll be dropping some more stuff. We did a survey recently of all you watchers at home, and we are really trying to incorporate some of the changes that you have asked of us. And one of those, overwhelmingly, was merch. So check it out.
Cristobal Crowbar.
Yes.
I would love a
If only they had them. I keep mailing them, and they're like,
fast
leave me
can
alone.
you sew?
You know?
So if you aren't aware, we have some interactivity where you can impact and change the outcomes of what happens here in the story. You can do that with our custom Twitch extension, which you can find here on an overlay on the Twitch channel, as well as you can go to streamlabs.com/thedungeonrun and donate that way. We have advantages and disadvantages for players and the DM, as well as Seeds of Nature and Sparks of Cosmos, or motes for either of those. Seeds and Sparks are smaller than motes, so if you want to really impact, get a mote. If you want just a little bit of an impact, then a seed or a spark. And it always impacts the story in a huge way. So, in fact, we have some to read, but we'll do that after. I think we're ready. Are we ready, guys?
I'm ready.
So,
All right. Record time. Record time.
Yeah.
Another one of our overwhelming things from our form and survey of the audience.
Two
Get
times
to the
speed.
story quickly. So, with that being said, Sean, I believe it's time to enter the storm. It started with a complex system of storms and has left us in the wake of God's wrath and fate itself. When we last left off, Reinhold summoned the primogeny Isoth, she who slithers, and was summoned underneath the ruins of the Hanging Garden. With the help of the mirror and Cristobal's connection to his god, the party accepted the gift of Lumbra, being pulled into the realm of the City of Glass. The City of Glass is a what's the word I'm looking for? A sub-realm. Thank you. A sub-realm that is sandwiched between the Shadow Realm and the Ethereal Plane. There, Lumbra makes its home. Both the Mad God with two sentiences, one known as Luminath and the other known as Umbrith. Upon their arrival, Cristobal's tower is summoned within the Shattered Expanse, a large area filled with shards of glass-like terrain. Ooh, bless you.
She's allergic to it.
Yes, allergic to shards of glass. It is a mythical place filled with light and shadow. An ethereal sanctuary awaits those weary souls seeking solace from the tempestuous pantheon of the island. Here, the veils of darkness and shadows intertwine with the essence of light, creating an otherworldly realm that enthralls the senses. Upon a hill, just outside the formidable wall encircling the city, that stands sentinel, its surface adorned with intricate mosaic and bronze, half-masks this wall, each with a story of its own. The air is tinged with the faint aroma of metal as the masks glint and shimmer in the dim light, casting a kaleidoscope of shadows that dance and sway like echoes of the past. Our party found themselves awakened within the tower. They spent a bit of time trying to figure out what was going on, what had happened, where was Saint? What had happened to their dearest friend? Well, as we all know, Saint decided to accept Aitha's offer. And Saint herself is now a god, one of the primogeny. Ooh, I just got chills.
There's a show.
I really like it just flowed in me. Ooh. Sorry, it's just such a it was such a great moment, such a fantastic moment. If you didn't see it, please go watch it. Now we are here, beyond the wall. The land outside the city is a tableau of tilled earth, where the scent of damp soil mingles with the metallic tang of detritus. Amidst these piles of debris, small constructions emerge, as if reaching out from the underworld. The half-masked laborers, their faces concealed by the very masks that adorn the wall, toil diligently, the sweat on their brows mingling with the cold, earthy air. When one enters the city of glass, they might be struck by this symphony of clanging metal and the low hum of industry as the towers perpetually rotate in a mesmerizing ballet. The air within the city is cool and crisp, carrying the fragrance of metallic and glass structures that reflect and refract light in the endless dance of illumination. The taste of this urban atmosphere, like a cold iron coin placed upon the tongue, lingers and teases the senses. The towers are majestic in their height. They assume the role of the moon, bathing the city in an otherworldly glow. The night sky above, a canvas of celestial beauty, is adorned with a myriad of twinkling stars that seem to guide the way for the automaton birds as they soar through the heavens as messengers from place to place. Their metallic wings whir gently, producing a melodic rustle that reverberates through the cool air like whispers from a distant world. As one wanders through this labyrinthine alleyways, the sensation of cool air and warm metal beneath fingertips reveals mirrors that serve as gateways to unknown destinations. The soft murmur of voices and the footsteps echo through alleyways, creating an atmosphere of intrigue and mystery, and often find people lost. At the heart of the city lies the largest tower, Lumbra's primary tower, an awe-inspiring structure that embodies the duality of the god. The tower's half-white face radiates a blinding brilliance, that's a hard thing to say, filling the air with a sense of purity, while the black half is shrouded in darkness, exuding an enigmatic allure. Here, the essence of Lumbra's power converges, manifesting in a holy symbol, the wall of masks. Much like the one outside, this one, the masks are alive. They speak, they whisper, they murmur. It is a testament to the eternal interplay of light and shadow of the city of glass. We find ourselves at the tower in the shattered expanse, just now leaving, passing by those masked laborers that you spoke with last time. I assume, last I heard, you were making your way to Cristobal's father, or going to look for a way into the city of glass to find him. And that is where we find ourselves.
I am trepidatious. I will say this because you just told me about the person who was burned people. And if it is the Baron Medulan who did this, they are a wizard of incalculable power.
Well, your automaton friends, right, told us that if we're not blessed by Lumbra, we're considered inefficient, and inefficient people are burned, yes?
Well, yes.
Right.
I was blessed by Lumbra. I was given this mask, and I'll pull the mask from my pack and show it.
Yeah, but that just appears on you sometimes, right? I mean...
Well, ever since I got here, it has been more physical and permanent.
Does it do anything to you when you put it on?
Here, I've never put it on, so I will put it on here.
As he puts it on, the air around you shimmers a reverberation, a tinging of glass as it snaps onto his face. The laborers who were busy building stop and immediately look in his direction.
Everybody's looking
Then
at us.
going back to their work as if just a loud sound occurred. Cristobal, you feel different when you when the mask is on here. It's a choice. Here it is your way to show that you revere and understand what Lumbra is attempting to do. And something interesting you notice, on the eye where your mask is covered, you can see much better than you could before. And you can see small bits of light all amongst the city, almost as if there are signs or directions for you to find your way. As you look at the laborers, they appear far more lively. They are not the blue and green essence energy that look like the souls that you saved with the mirror from the carriage of the damned. They appear almost as if they are alive. Your other eye, however, indicates that they are still that wispy green-bodied sort of half soul, half body.
So Cristobal puts the mask on his face, and he's looking at and he turns and he looks at his compatriots. Do they have the energy of something that is...
No, they look the exact same as they do. Yeah, they are definitely alive. You can tell that they do not look like the others. They are not dead or in any sort of half existence.
So he's going to pull it off and say, when I put this on, it feels like I have accepted Lumbra. Like Lumbra has blessed me in a way. If Gast said that there are people in the city that are being burned because they are not productive or they are ineffective, I think walking around without one of these might be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could make some?
Out of what?
You would need to go to the wall of...
Jesus!
Oh, I'm so sorry. You all see in front of you a bronze automaton, no face. This is who you know as Gast.
Oh God, yeah. You snuck up on us a little bit.
I heard you put the mask on.
You heard it?
Yes. I was just in the tower.
They all turned around when... Oh, boy. Okay.
You are chosen.
I am one of Lumbra's chosen?
Yes. You are the first chosen of Lumbra.
Huh.
They, and Gasts with their spindly long bronze fingers that are still sort of human enough that they're strange. It's that strange, like, ooh, what's the term I'm looking for?
Creepy.
Yeah, creepy. Where it's close enough to human reality, but it's not uncanny valley. That's it. It's very uncanny valley, where made of bronze and looks like a hand, but when they extend, they sort of disjoint and
A little
get
too long,
a little
a
long,
little
a
too-
little
yikes.
weird. Very spidery in sense. Gast refers to the laborers and says, "They are the embraced."
I am the first to serve Lumbra? Is that...
Chosen of Lumbra.
Chosen for what?
Well,
Those who are living and don the mask are chosen.
For what?
And she sort of seems to think, turning her head as he normally does when she seems to think, chosen to progress.
I think it means I'm kind of like Lumbra's representative.
There are only two of you.
Who is the other?
Their name is Rhea. Rhea Stone.
Rhea Stone.
Yes, they were chosen recently, since you were last here. There are other chosen, but they are not chosen of Lumbra. They are chosen of Luminath, or of Umbreth.
I see. Is Rhea here in the City of Glass?
Yes. You are the only chosen who has ever left. Welcome back.
Thank you. There's another like me, another who has accepted Lumbra, who still lives. They must have come from a plane of existence like we did.
The Baron is also chosen. chosen of Umbrith.
The Baron Medulan.
Yes, he is of the highest chosen quarter of Umbrith, known as the Umbral Governor. Your father, also chosen.
Ooh, okay, that's a lot.
So
By-
many people are chosen for things.
Yeah, right. a lot
If
of
you are
choosing.
living in here, most choose to don the mask and thus become chosen. I welcome all of you to become chosen.
Question, hey.
I was going to say, Otto is with us.
Yes, Otto. At the same time.
Can I
almost at the-
say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, who has the auto?
Cristobal
totem?
does.
Great. So in your pocket, you feel a warmth.
That's normal. It's like your phone.
It's like your phone, but it's like your phone. Your battery in your
Yes.
phone is overheating.
Oh.
It's hot.
Oh.
Oh, man.
So yeah,
have
when
hot
he
pants right
feels
now.
the heat, Cristobal will pull Otto out.
And then, as you're hot potatoing it, you see the totem start to crack like an egg, and out of it springs like Otto. And it's because it's from like a small object to a larger object. It's kind of messed up.
Sure. Yeah. That tracks.
It's not great. So yeah, Otto is like expelled from the totem, and as Otto is expelled, the totem like nothing.
Whoa.
Whoa! What? Hello.
Oh,
Otto!
you're okay.
Yeah, I'm different now.
What?
I can see something
You
has
sound
changed
different.
about
Thank you. And you notice, Otto is. You can't tell if it's confidence or that if he's grown
Yoga.
or just a tight yoga
Better
routine.
posture.
No, he's a little more broad. His feathers are more like puffed out. His eyes that normally look very scared and haunted look a little more focused.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
How you doing?
No, I've been through a lot. You too.
So we, I mean, yeah, you could see, you saw everything.
Well, when I wasn't running a gauntlet, I was tuning in.
You were running a gauntlet?
Yeah, it was Bahatha's gauntlet.
Bahathas?
Yeah, that's how I got in their thing.
Oh my god.
I thought you were in a form of stasis when you went into this, but you were cognitively aware.
No, I was doing stuff.
Oh,
There's a lot of stuff that happened to me in there. I don't know if I want to talk about it, honestly. But
you look like you could use a drink.
Oh yeah, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I'm a man who would love a beverage.
You seem to be. Yes. I'm so sorry you went through these terrible things alone.
Hey,
We got a lot
okay.
to consume and absorb. Absorb. That's what I'm
yeah,
looking for.
yeah. Well, God.
Yeah, you're in a bad place with us, unfortunately.
I mean, it's not a bad place.
It's
It's
a
not
wonderful place.
Ah!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean bad place.
It's goth.
It's goth.
Hello.
Just goth.
Hello again.
Yeah.
I am so interested in hearing what happened inside your totem.
I am interested in hearing how you are. How do you work? How are you alive?
They
I
sort of look
look
at
at
themselves
you?
and you see them sort of move their,
Yeah.
almost as if they've never really contemplated that question themselves.
Good. I'm glad I've done
Uh,
this.
and, they move their joints,
Sounds right.
but then their joints start to move in ways that yours don't, right? Like where their elbows, our elbow stops here, hers
Double
kind of
jointed.
continues going.
Ah.
And she does sort of the same with the hands. And you can see that she's sort of like checking in because you have asked
Yeah.
her this question. And she says, I am made,
That's awesome.
but also am allowed to continue on my own.
Who laid you?
Made.
Oh, yep. I'm sorry. I was thinking about eggs.
Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Lumbra made me.
Wow.
I am the first of my kind.
That's amazing.
And Cristobal has been helping me progress.
Yes. Goth has made amazing progress. They created their own life.
In fact,
Wow.
and she sort of reaches her hand and pulls open her chest.
Whoa!
And
This
inside
again.
her chest,
This again.
you
Oh,
can
look at
see
it.
what look like small amounts of, they're almost exactly identical to the fingers when they extend and become those needles.
No.
And inside she seems to be creating a small spider-like body.
No,
and is in
no,
the
no.
middle of doing that. This one I call Bishop.
You're laying an egg right now.
Yes, I am progressing.
Where is
learning.
Pawn?
Pawn has made their own way. They are now in the twisting lanes. Sorry, hold on, not twisting lanes.
Twisting lanes.
Sorry.
Otto, I'm glad you're here.
Yes, Val. I am happy to be here as well.
Everything's so great here. Everything's super cool and super nice, but we're trying to find a way out.
Also, we don't know what happened to Saint.
We sort of know what happened.
We sort of know.
Didn't say, like...
I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
You don't like what happened to Saint?
No.
I didn't. I mean,
Did we just lose her? Or?
No, I mean.
They told us that they were flying in the sky.
So we did lose her. We lost her.
Oh, all right.
Cristobal asked for help. Things were not going well, and we got pulled here. Cristobal did not know that also meant we would be leaving Saint behind.
Are we in your mirror? You said a city of glass.
Yeah, so the mirror is like a portal.
Yeah.
It takes you from one place to another. The city of glass is its own realm.
It's really cool in here.
It's
This
amazing.
is the new afterlife of Toss.
Oh, God. Did we die?
No, we still live. No, we still live. We still live.
We are, as far as I
can
know.
certainly bleed you, so you...
That's okay. No, thank you.
Thank you very
no,
much.
I appreciate your
None
offer,
of that,
though. That's
no.
very thoughtful of you.
On that note, I've got a couple of announcements here. We have 3 modes of nature. One from Brayba, one from and 2 from Angel Devilson. That means we are at our level 3 force of nature.
Okay.
And that means this. As everyone knows, it is now time for a force of nature. This one comes from Aegis 13, and it's called Like and Subscribe, which means you should do that right now. Please do that. It helps us. We love you. Queen Mab has gifted a random PC a subscription to Fancy Lycan magazine.
Fancy
Once per session, you can call upon the Red Cap Mob to deliver the current issue, which includes a free sample, each with a unique effect. 1, advantage to stealth checks. 2, advantage to con saves. 3, 66 healing. 4, add 3d6 poison damage to a weapon attack. So this is a random PC. There are 5 PCs. I'm going to roll a D6. Guys, just to heads up, I have the D100 and I want to roll it. So, all right, it is 4, so that will go to Surena, aka Otto.
Oh, I love magazines.
Otto, so once per session, you can call upon the Red Cap Mob to deliver the current issue, which includes a free sample, each with that unique effect. Just make sure you cross them out as you use them, please.
Wow.
Additionally, we have a mode of Cosmo from Abracadabra.
Thank you,
Abracadabra. That puts us 67% of the way to our next level 4 Force of Cosmos.
Wow.
And then we have 3 Sparks of Cosmos from Tapartos.
Nice,
Thank you, Tapartos. And just to clarify, I was correct. It is the Twisting Lanes.
Twisting Lanes.
Okay.
That is where Pawn is.
Look, I know all of this is confusing and a little scary, but there is good news. My father is here.
We gonna meet your dad?
Yes, he is trapped in the tower, and I gesture towards the tower of Lumbra that lies in the distance.
In a mask.
In a mask, yes. We do not know the situation, but my father, he is very smart. He knows many things. If we were to go to him, I am sure he can grant us some knowledge that we don't possess. Plus, there is another one of me, another chosen of Lumbra. Their name is Rhea Stone. Maybe they have more experience than I do being a chosen. Maybe they have things they can teach us. Okay. We should try and find them.
Well, I'm having a hard time just assuming all of this is great. Your father is trapped.
Oh yeah, he's prisoner for sure, right?
That's what he said. That was what he said, right? I mean, those were his words.
We do not know what the situation is. I am not saying it's a good situation. I'm not saying that all of this is bad.
You want to see your dad.
Yes.
I want to see my dad.
Yes.
No, of course, absolutely.
And the thing I learned in the gauntlet is that sometimes things are neutral.
You know, neither good nor bad. You're just having to deal with it.
Well, just
know?
just to let you know that there's possibility that the three of us who aren't chosen of Lumbra might get like torched in flame if they see us.
That's why we have to you must either accept Lumbra or find a way to disguise ourselves.
You mean a disguise?
Yeah, disguise.
We're
You
thinking
would be-
masks.
You would be the first living who did not don the mask.
Oh,
I'm not quite sure how that would work.
we need to find a mask real quick.
Yeah.
Well,
As you guys are standing there, one of the laborers that you had talked to earlier sort of turns and pulls off the mask. Their disguise sort of disappearing as they do so.
You all talk so much, let me just say. Hello, yes, you probably should go find a mask. You are sticking out quite a bit, and it would just be in your best interest. I've heard you discussing it for some time now, sort of dallying about. Why don't you just do something about it?
Cristobal, please meet Rhea Stone.
Oh yes, you kind of blew it a bit. You didn't even let me introduce myself. Hello.
I'm so sorry.
How do you do?
It is fascinating to meet you. I did not know there were any other like me.
Yes, me neither.
Well, it's exciting.
Oh, that was a lie, sorry. I did know that you were here.
Oh, you did?
You're secret best friends then.
Oh, yes, we are secret best friends, I suppose.
is that a lie too?
Maybe.
Oh no.
You're tricky.
What does Rhea look like?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Rhea has very androgynous features. Think from Howl's Moving Castle, Black Bob, but is in very austere black robes, like priestly robes, and has like a gold necklace going across, and in the center is the sort of symbol of Lumbra with the two cities, or the two towers with one half in white, one half in black, and then different phases of the moon on either side of it. Anything else pertinent? No, these are just massive black robes, green eyes. Human.
Or at least appearing.
Thank you. Yes, human. And just smiling.
Just to clarify, real quick. So you, Rhea was standing next to the group of the.
Appeared almost out of nowhere, as far as you can tell.
So wasn't like part of the group I was talking to.
When they appear, it's literally one of those individuals takes off a mask and becomes Rhea.
Gotcha.
And just so Rhea knows who they're next to, surprised to see you. You see a small burrowing owl with a gold.
Not as small as they
but not as small as they used to be. But you wouldn't know. They're still small. Yeah, and they have a gold neckerchief that they wear quite proudly with a navy blue hoodie that they have on. It's a hoodie. It's basically a hoodie. And some trousers. You can't go. I'm not cartoon rules. I'm fully clothed.
On their wing is a very clear burn.
Yeah, you would see a bandaged wing. So you wouldn't see the burn. You would just see the bandages.
Yeah. Did you just get here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we got here maybe around the same time.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
Oh, a little bit.
So
Enough to get a lay of the land.
So you know the best way to Lumbra's tower?
Yeah, can you take
I
us?
do.
Because my father is there. We must get to him.
Do you think we need masks like you
Cristobal.
have? Oh.
Yes, I am Cristobal, and he is a rather short, thin, well-dressed, but eyeing your robes very, very like, wow, that's fantastic. Where do I get a set?
Yes, yes, praise Lumbra.
Yes, yes.
Yes. And you should.
Insight check on praise Lumbra.
Go ahead and make that. Val, you have advantage from Angel Devil.
I'm not very good at it. That's the good news. Even with advantage, that's an 11.
Seemed legit to you.
All right.
Yeah. More of an affectation of the personality rather than
Just how she said it.
For sure. Yeah, you try to do that, but you clock it as it's just an affectation.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
Yes, I do think you should don the mask.
Do you know where there are more masks?
Is there like a disposal unit where like people are like, I don't want this mask, and
Or do you have like crafts that we could like make masks?
or do we steal masks?
Oh, stealing.
I like where your head's at. But there's a wall of masks.
But they're talking. Is that fine? It's probably fine.
Well, that's where you should get yours.
Is that where you got yours?
You know, I think I had a bit of special treatment. Don't ask me why. But no, I was actually in front of Lumbra, and
Me
yes,
too.
you know, yes, I'm sure it was a similar experience.
Yes.
How was it for you?
Terrifying. I had just died, and Lumbra brought me back to life because I gave them my pledge to spread progress through the world.
Yes.
Is that what you did as well?
Basically.
Same thing.
Yes.
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 So
Secret best friends.
yes, we have so much in common.
So much. Yes.
I
can tell you like to have a good time.
I do. I love to have a good time. Do you spend much time in court? Because you have a sort of civilized
you could
way
tell,
about
could
you.
You could
you
do.
do.
Yes, well, you know. I mean, here I've been doing things, coming and going, and serving the governors as they would like me to, and that's why I've been keeping an eye on you all. You're the newest arrivals.
So does everybody
is-
know we're here?
Yes, basically.
Great.
Oh.
That's great.
Okay. Okay.
How do they feel about it?
Well, you know, everyone here is, you know, really excited about Lumbra, and so...
Yeah, we are too. We love Lumbra. Oh, heck yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, see, you'll get the hang of it. It's about all you have to do, really.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, progress things.
Yes.
Okay.
That can be defined so many different ways, let me tell you.
Okay. All right. We were told to go elsewhere. We would need a mirror, and that mirror would have to. We would need a creator.
Yes, but do you know about mirrors?
That's how we got here.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have one?
You mean like this?
No.
He shows you a mirror. It's a strange thing. It's not like a hand mirror like you're used to seeing. This one is more of like a mirror you might hang on the wall, but it has a small crack in it.
Oh, is it broken? What's wrong?
No, I repaired it. It is not as perfect as it once was, but it is functional.
I
Does
got a
it
little
work?
angry
Can
at
you
it.
go through it?
It is not blessed by Lumbra.
All right. So, wall of masks?
Yeah, let's go to the wall of masks.
Let's go
Do we
to-
have anything to be afraid of on the way there?
Like, should we... Okay, let me just assess your vibe. Got it.
Yes.
I am going to go through my belongings. And I want to find something. I don't have a disguise kit.
Okay.
That's not a thing I have.
Great.
But I want to find just like black fabric.
Okay.
And like a white scarf.
Okay.
And I'm trying to like match your motif a little bit.
Oh.
So I blend.
As you're digging through your things, not finding these things,
Yeah.
Gast says,
Equipment list.
do you,
Yeah.
are you in need of something?
Guys, do you have vestments that we could wear? Like, because I feel like, not to blow up our spot or anything, but I feel like we stick out.
Oh, darling, I'm going to take off my jacket, overcoat, and just gently drape it over Otto.
Ugh.
Oh, you could have
I
just asked.
certainly could
Oh my
form
God.
some from the blankets you have in the tower, if Cristobal so wishes.
Yes, would you
I would
like?
like
Yeah, sure.
Yes, please.
I'm good.
What would you like?
Maybe cloaks similar to Rhea's.
Yeah, simple cloak,
Oh.
black, I suppose.
I wouldn't mind if mine also
Unfortunately,
had
without
pants.
the mask, you should not wear the cleric robes of Lumbra.
That's
It would
why
be
I
an
want
insult.
mine to be pants.
You'll be all right.
Pants. Just pants.
No, overalls.
Done. and you see her. She opens. Closes her chest. Ghost, and out of the tower comes the other bronze automaton, who's slightly smaller than Gast. Please create overalls for KoKo.
What?
And Ghost looks at Gast with... now, Ghost has a mask. So Ghost, because
I have.
you have her mask.
Gas has no face.
Gast has no face.
Oh,
It
this
is
whole time?
Yeah, every time we describe it, it's no face.
No face.
Like
No
first
face.
note.
No face. Now, Ghost has a face in that he has a mask, and so the mask moving like a face would makes a sort of face at Ghost, at Gast. Good lord! And
You did it
You
yourself.
did this to
Yeah,
yourself.
I did. I only have mean of language.
You're
I only have mean of language. Opens his chest, and you can see it's empty. And he pulls out what looks like black cloth. I assume you would want them so they are easy to hide in the shadow?
Oh, yes.
Fine. And he puts it back in his chest, waits a couple of seconds, opens it out, and pulls out what look like full overalls.
3D
What do you
printer.
think, Cristobal? You think
Use a
that's
3D
that
printer.
This that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's overalls are a choice. I was thinking maybe something in like a black. Well,
You don't need anything, though.
KoKo, you look beautiful.
You're covered, aren't you?
It looks
I-
really good.
Love that you're all trying to match me.
Yeah, I feel like you are our new leader. I'm just gonna say it out loud.
Wow.
Gast looks about. What would you like, Sir Dragonborn?
I don't know, man.
Think disguise.
Yeah, a
Do
black.
you want a pair of overalls like
Oh.
me?
No.
What if you just get like a nice clothes?
Yeah, a nice cloak. A nice cloak with a hood sounds great.
Done. Ghost, make a duster with a cloak.
What are you scared of?
Ghost also, again.
When last evening we saw what I believe to be the Baron Medulon burn a person to ash,
Yeah, fire really scares me.
and Gast and Ghost told us it was someone who was not dedicated to Lumbra and thus ineffective or not productive. So-
Inefficient.
That's why
Inefficient, that
that's
was
why
the
I
word.
chose overalls, because there's pockets in here, and I feel like I look like I could be doing something.
That's
Yeah,
true, you have a
overalls
good
are the
point.
most productive of clothing.
I
It really
think so.
is. Yeah.
Ghost finishes and pulls out a duster with a cloak.
Oh,
Should have asked for a
Ghost,
thanks.
Yes.
could you make me a white neckerchief, please?
Why?
He looks at you and stares straight ahead. Gas looks at him and says, Ghost, she does not wear the mask, but she is a friend of Cristobal. Ghost sort of makes a face with his mask. What would you like?
Oh, hello. Yes, eye contact is good. I would like a white neckerchief, please.
I'm
he
sure
opens
they're
his
on their way to
chest
Lumbra. Don't worry. It
Can
won't
you
be
put a little
problem.
moon on it too? Thanks.
Okay.
His face seems to brighten when you say that, and he opens his chest and begins to, and out comes a scarf with a little black moon in half quartered moon, and passes
No.
it to you.
Well,
Switch out.
it's good to know what the Baron is doing with them.
We like to dress the part, so
How far is it to the wall of masks? Is it far, and are we in quite a bit of danger on the way there?
You know it's through the glistening spires, past the twisting lane, which you're very familiar with, and beyond the twisting lane. Then you past the gate, through the shattered expanse, past the gate to the glistening spires, through the twisting lanes, beyond the Scholars Enclave,
yeah.
Oh my god.
to the Lumbral Gardens.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's a bit of a jaunt.
It's a city, guys.
What-
It's
what-
a super
yeah,
city.
but you know, I mean, I'll walk with you. You'll be fine.
okay.
We don't have to worry about the Baron.
Well, you know, usually. Okay, this is going to sound bad, but I promise you it's not. Usually, I bring people to the Baron, but I'm not doing that right now.
Oh, cool.
What are you doing here? Why are you being so nice to us?
Oh, because I want you to don the mask.
Why?
Because it would benefit Numbra. We can't have. You're the only living people down here who don't have the mask.
But you're living too, right?
Yeah. And she pulls out a mask.
Whoa.
It's like a bunch of shards of mirrored glass that make up the entirety of like sort of the half mask that it is, and there's like a big bronze cog at the top as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I mean, at least we can go to the wall, and I'm gonna say it out loud. If things go awry, we'll blame Rhea.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, Rhea is our guide here now. And
They're
as you
our
said,
guide.
they are the leader of the
They're
party.
the leader
yes,
of the
sure.
party
Okay.
now.
Great. Fully responsible for everything.
For us
Yeah.
and our safety.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.
You are our leader. Continue.
You know what? I answer to both governors, and both are interested in you, so
Who is the other governor?
you don't know.
Well, I know it is Baron Medulan is
Umbrith.
is Umbrith.
I think it's more fun if you find out.
I like secrets.
Yes, me too.
Okay. Do I know them? We are in danger right now, standing here in the open without.
I mean,
this
let's
map.
walk and talk.
Yeah, it's walk and talk.
It is
Okay.
quite a ways. Tell me about yourselves. Where are you from? Where are you from? Looking at KoKo directly.
Places?
Such as?
No, that's it.
The Feywild. You know, sort of.
Yeah.
But also the Elderberry Wilds. I don't know, I'm just from around.
What's the Feywild?
It's just a place.
That's not a place, but is a place.
Yeah,
And you went from there to here?
kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
She hung out with us for a bit because we didn't come from the Feywild.
No,
That's right. And you lost someone on the way, right? I heard something.
The
Yeah.
Feywild's pretty cool. I kind of feel like you might like it. Your energy kind of reminds me a little bit of like plants that grow there.
Me.
That's a
Yeah.
pretty big
Yeah, it's a-
compliment. Like that's
Yeah.
huge.
Plants are really
Yeah.
cool. in
Like
the
her best
Feywild.
friends are plants and
Yeah.
rocks. So
Yeah,
for
that's
her to
really-
say that to
That
you
was
is
really nice.
it's a
You
big
guys
deal.
are embarrassing.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Sorry,
it's just-
sorry.
You're coming on really strong. I mean,
I
little
appreciate
thirsty.
it from such a beauty as yourself.
I mean, look, from what I can tell about the Feywild, it seems to be the opposite of pretty much everything here.
Yes.
Yeah, were you born here? No, you can't be, right?
Yes. Where are you from?
Yes, where are you from?
I am from, I got
Places?
I got stuck in a storm. I got brought down here.
You got stuck in a storm?
Yeah, I got caught up in one. Let's see. I ventured out a little too far.
On a boat?
Yes,
What kind?
like a fishing boat.
Do you not to like get all up in your do you remember when the storm happened? Because we all have like a storm thing.
Well, here's the thing. Time is a little strange down here. So
I bet.
I'm not sure how much time has actually passed.
You seem long enough for
there.
you to get pretty comfortable, though, seemingly.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, look, once you don the mask, you're able to see a little bit more. I'm sure you noticed.
Yes. When I put on the mask, I saw the surroundings seemed more alive. There was more energy to them.
Yes, yeah, wait, put it on real quick. Look. And,
Cristobal, make a perception check. You have advantage from Braba.
Perception. I'm terrible at this. Yeah, that's okay. 14.
You notice that partway in the city, there is what looks like a ever-falling, non-moving star, almost like a shooting star, directly above one of the 12. There are 12 towers, not including Lumber's Central Tower. Above one of those towers is a glowing meteorite or a falling star, but it doesn't seem to be moving. It just its tail seems to be sort of shooting out dust.
In fact, I can see stars when
Wow.
I don the mask. It is beautiful, and I gesture towards the city. I wonder what they
And?
symbolize. Do you know what they symbolize?
Well, do I know what they symbolize?
Yeah, the one he's looking at, is sort of the demarcation of where the governor of Radiance resides.
Yes, that's where the Radiant Governor is.
Oh, the governor.
The other one, yes, the mystery governor.
You're cheeky.
Oh, I am a little cheeky.
That's what I think
Um,
they would like the Feywild.
Well, I don't know.
Are you inviting them?
But
To the Feywild?
you can also see some of my handiwork down here, and I'll point at like one of the signs that has this sort of like script that you weren't able to see beforehand, but now that you've got the mask
On literally on like the gate where the gate opens up, there are masks on this wall, but they don't move, and they're just sort of like embedded in the stone.
Right.
But there's a gate, and on the gate it says "Welcome to the City of Glass," and you all can't see that, but when you don the mask, it certainly does appear.
Oh, that isn't. Well, it's very welcoming of you.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, so I've just been putting up signs, helping people through, people who don the mask.
It's all the more important for us to get you all a mask.
Can we just pick up any mask, or does it have to choose us, or
You'll have to go
Blessed
to
by
the
Lumbra was
wall. You'll have to go to the wall.
and have a chat with the masks first?
Yeah, I like to
Yes?
meet my mask.
Right. Your
yeah.
mask might meet you.
That's fun.
That's scary.
You know, they
Cool.
say that the masks kind of represent a bit of their wearer.
Let me ask you this. We seemingly were chosen. I don't know if you know about this thing called the Stormborn.
Yeah, we're not trying to brag or anything.
No, we're
but...
not. But it seems we were chosen by other deities to do these things, to protect. If we are chosen and representatives of those gods already, is there a possible conflict of interest by putting on a mask of Lumbra?
Oh, you can always change. Believe me.
What if I don't want to?
Well, I'd say that wasn't very wise.
You can change.
Well, I do think it would be... Let's see. Do you like the position that you've been in?
I mean, that's a very big question.
I mean, let's be honest, it's not been great.
No, it's not been great.
It's not been great.
It's not been
Kind of hard.
It's been real hard.
It's been pretty bad. But I will say things have started to clarify in a way that I like.
Okay.
And I will say that we were told that Lumbra brought us here to bring more people and make their city larger. Right? Yes. That is what we were told. I don't know if I feel that. I don't know if I can get behind that.
I think there's some wibbly wobbliness there. You
Okay.
know, there's some little. It's not like hard lines or anything. You just.
There's literally only hard lines here.
It's true.
Most of them pretty sharp too. Yeah.
Rhea was saying that there is a lot of different types of progress.
All right.
There's many different ways
Okay.
to show progress,
all right.
and I think you might find this kind of devotion a little more freeing than you've been accustomed to so far.
What does the ground and sky look like?
Sorry. Yeah, no, it's okay.
important for me.
Yep.
I've lived underground a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. As
Thank you.
described before
Yes.
you
Candy dick.
exited out. The ground is filled with it's dirt. It's sort of it's moist dirt, but it doesn't seem to have any like nutrients in it. It's very if you took top potting soil and removed all the nitrogen and nutrients from that,
interesting.
that's what it would be.
Got it.
And the sky looks like a normal dark sky,
Like it's nighttime.
like it's nighttime.
Okay, great. Thank you. Otto is just like, as we're walking, their claws are digging into the very flat soil, and it feels weird under their claws because they're used to being in nature, and it feels like artificial, like maybe like astroturf, the astroturf equivalent of soil.
And KoKo notices that Otto's doing this and is like, this feels weird, doesn't it?
What is this?
Did you taste it?
No.
It doesn't taste like anything.
Otto like puts their beak down, tastes it.
See, it doesn't taste like anything.
It's a gritty experience with zero taste.
It should taste like something.
Should taste like dirt.
All dirt should taste like something.
It's all manufactured, so.
Oh.
That is why Lumbra would like more to come here. To help make this realm progress.
Oh. Okay.
Look, it's not like it has to go one way. Progress is so broad, right? Introducing new things is also all right.
I have a question. Do you happen to know when, what is it, Baron Medulon burns up a body, right?
Yeah.
What happens to those ashes of the body?
It's a really good question.
Is that what this dirt is?
Ah!
Maybe you say that before he eats the dirt.
I mean, is that what, progressing, bringing more people here, building out, wouldn't that make more manufactured?
So...
I'm just spitballing.
Sure, right. You know, I didn't know he was burning them. But really, the only ones that he's burning are the ones that aren't accepting Lumbra, presumably, as that's who I've brought him.
Oh, we love Lumbra. I can't wait to get to this mask wall. Are we almost there?
Oh, I still assumed you're still sort of middle of talking.
No, we're walking.
Okay. Apologies, that is my fault. I did that. I do have a little bit of... so you're in the Shattered Expanse. It stretches out beyond the walls of the city glass, a vast and seemingly endless landscape of fragmented terrain. It's a place of mystery and haunting beauty where jagged shards of crystalline formation jut out from the ground, forming an intricate maze that seems to defy the laws of nature that don't seem to exist here. The air, as I told you, is cool, carries a faint ethereal hum that resonates with the vibrations of these crystalline structures. As you get closer to the wall, those crystalline structures are sort of flattened and have been now made into piles of rubble that the embraced have begun to, which you saw Rhea sort of emerge from, seem to be building. And as I described before, as we described in the last session, they seem to be recreating things that they loved in their lives. So their Sokka seem to be building things that they loved. The Ramhidi seem to be building things that they love. So as you navigate through this section, to the gates, these gates are expansive on either direction. You could look in either way, and they sort of wrap around the entire city.
Just one gate?
It's a gate with wall. The wall. Right, yeah. So the gate itself seems to be almost comprised of, if you were to take pieces of Ghost and Ghast and put them into like bar form in a gate, that's sort of what it seems like. And as you would approach them, two of the bars would sort of morph and form into a mask and look at each of you.
Ooh.
As we approach, I sort of put my hand out and I take a dagger as if to like nick my hand, like, I'm here and sacrifice myself in the name of Lumbra. I'm just kidding, we don't do that.
And the gate sort of, and the gate itself sort of face looks strange and says, "Welcome back, Rhea, chosen of Lumbra, and welcome, Cristobal, chosen of Lumbra."
Those are the masks saying
the mask on the gate, and as it opens, that mask is split in half, and the gates open. Beyond you, you see towers of glass and crystal that catch the light, creating a dazzling display. This is known as the Glistening Spires. As you move through this section of the city closer to, you're taking to the wall of masks, yes? It's a dazzling display of reflections and prismatic colors that add an odd interaction, and an odd interaction unfolds between a few of the embraced that you've seen and some individuals who have that same wispy green, bluish tint to them, but do not wear masks. The embraced, wearing their glass masks, move gracefully through the area, their footsteps in sync with that hum in the city. They seem to be on a mission, their eyes filled with purpose and determination as they traverse the spires. This is very different than the ones that you met outside. These waning souls, I call them that because their essences don't seem to be as well formed as those who are embraced. They're a lot more translucent, almost as if they, and in varying forms. Some of them are more translucent than others. And you notice one seems to be almost completely invisible. And the more they are translucent, the more they seem haggard and tired, as if they are being drained.
Rhea? Is that what happens if we don't wear a mask?
I suppose it could.
Oh. Okay, cool.
The embraced are souls, right? Like the souls that you brought here through the mirror.
Who have accepted Lumbra.
Okay.
So a lot of people here died, right? And
Right.
are here.
Of
and
natural
then
causes.
the chosen,
Sure.
the living are all chosen.
Okay.
Oh.
How do we tell the difference between who's alive and who? I mean, you look alive.
Right? There you go.
Okay.
Are you?
Of course I'm alive. Look at me. Look at me.
Did you actually nick yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she bled from her hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Take 1 point of damage.
Don't do that again. Serves you right. All right. Okay.
As you move through this part of the city, one of the embraced seems to be concerned about this very translucent waning soul. And it reaches its hand out towards this waning soul. The waning soul slips away in reviles as they come close, sort of disappearing into the shadows that are cast by the glistening spires, the two towers of this particular region. The embraced hesitates and seems to look at the others and move on. And as they do, you can hear a haunting, mournful wail as that waning soul's fate seems to have come upon it.
Oh my god.
Can I? And there are other waning souls.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to approach one.
Okay, with the mask.
With the mask.
As you get close, you can see it's a strange vision for you with the mask on. The rest of you see these sort of haggard and hunched things. When you approach, there's no sound, but these individuals seem to be having conversations. The rest of you just see sort of walking individuals, but to you it seems as if they're replaying moments in their past lives. You get that pretty clearly. And the mask is the only thing that is clearly allowing you to see that, but it is done in silence. And again, they do not see the same thing. As you get close to one of them, it seems to be an Ursaka that is sort of seems to be arguing with someone.
Why do you deny Lumbra?
And as you come near and gesture towards it and ask it this question, it looks at you with fear and then anger and then fear again as it sort of slinks away from you.
What is wrong with them?
I don't know.
They are choosing to just disappear as opposed to serve a purpose? It does not make any sense to me.
Maybe they believe in something else.
Not every purpose is worth serving.
In the gauntlet, I learned a lot about free will and how important it is. So maybe their free will is what is more important than serving something they don't believe in.
Now, I do a lot of what I want. I wouldn't say
Yeah, I'm sure.
free will is not still there. You know, there are so many greater deities, what have you.
Yeah.
They like to play with us.
Too
They've
many,
got their
yeah,
own
yeah.
agendas,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
have you, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Right?
totally.
Yes. All of them.
Probably Queen Mab.
Yeah. And
Go on.
and I find that lumber's been pretty chill,
No, all right.
all things considered.
Aside from the burning.
Well, okay, let's be clear.
non-believers.
I don't know that that's lumber.
Yeah. So this combination of two gods into one, this Umbrith and Luminar.
Yes.
It sounds like that happened recently.
It's about 3 phases ago, and we're about due for another, right?
Wow. Okay. So
I want to clarify, are you asking about the actual gods themselves and how they formed?
I mean, it sounds like. All right.
When they join together.
Yes.
Like a marriage.
That was a long time
That was a
ago.
long time ago.
Oh,
But people still worship Umbrith, and there's governors of Umbrith. So Umbrith still has a presence, and it doesn't sound like a great one, to be honest.
from what I understand, there are 2 governors. There's the Radiant Governor, there's the Umbral Governor, and they take turns.
Okay.
And
Like day and night.
Right, yes, as far as the phases that we go through here. And so
Okay.
far, while I've been here, the Umbral Governor's been
In
kind of
charge.
running it, and I think it's about to change.
If you recall, the last time you were here, or when you were in the last session, of the 12 towers, 4 of them had gone, no, the other way around. 8 of them have gone dark, and only 4 of them were left lit. As you have been walking, one of them has sort of gone half dark. And as you again remember, these towers turn, and all of these towers, one half is painted white and one half is painted dark black, shadowy color, and they rotate. And you get the sense that is a sort of demarcation of time. It is not very clear how much time or how that's being tracked. Only that's what happens.
What happens when all the towers go dark?
The city goes dark.
Ooh.
What happens when all the towers go dark?
Do people die?
Okay.
The phase changes.
Yes, the phase changes, and
You are currently in the, as far as you remember, you are in the waning crescent phase.
do Umbrith and Luminate come together for a
In the
moment?
next phase is the last quarter, and that is when the Lumbrel is summoned.
Yes. So, yeah, when that happens, that's when the Umbrith and Luminates come together, and that's how you probably met them and formed the Umbra.
yes.
You did not meet them that way. The way that you met them, there was a mask, there was a wall of masks,
Right.
and technically you spoke to Umbrith.
Oh, okay. No, actually, I spoke to Umbrith
Oh.
at the Wall of Masks. I did not speak to Lumbra.
I haven't spoken to them separately.
Was that because Baron Medulon killed you? Right, as I understand it?
The Baron killed you.
Well, the Baron
Not
is-
here.
The Baron
The
was...
Umbral Governor.
Yes, he is the one that sent me into the mirror initially, that dropped me on the North Island where I met them. It was in a duel in the court of the De Poron.
Oh, how exciting.
It was...
Did you win? I
Clearly
presume
not, no. I'm still a fledgling.
He hasn't told us much, but what's very clear is he did not win.
We've seen him fight since then. It's
He's great. He's great.
Cristobal is one of the most magnificent magicians,
Totally great.
magic
Ooh.
users,
great magician,
wizards.
great fashion.
Yeah,
Yes, well,
What can you do?
all of
I
them.
can do any number of things. The tower that you...
Grease out of his hair, like, yeah.
That's not one of my most...
No, I
that's
mean,
not-
it's
that's
so
my-
useful. though.
Kerchiefs, just like
Oh, yeah. Fashion.
No,
Well,
he did a spell that lit his feet on fire.
And me on fire.
Wow.
Yes.
yeah, he's
no.
teaching me everything.
He's so
Very
great.
useful.
Yeah.
The tower, which I think is probably more impressive than the handkerchiefs. or
Sure.
yes, the
grace.
tower is
Yeah.
very impressive.
Yeah.
That
it's-
was a creation of
Right.
mine. I can summon that
What?
tower. as
Yeah.
well.
Really
You'll
like
be
that.
lucky
Yeah.
if you get to stay there sometime. It's so fun.
Look
Oh,
at
you
these
inviting
masks.
me?
Sure, if you
Sure.
need a place to
As
stay.
you are continuing through the Glistening Spires, you now seem to be, perfect question, because you seem to be transitioning into the next region of the city. Again, 2 towers in this region as well, both dark in this particular region. This is known as the Twisting Lanes. It is the labyrinthine heart of the City of Glass. A peculiar interaction occurs between a few of the Embraced and the automatons here that maintain the city. The Embraced wearing their ornate glass masks, as I've told you, are seeming to chatter animatedly amongst themselves. Some automatons nearby, which those seem to be very similar intricate constructions of bronze with masks, move with fluid precision, tending to various tasks assigned to them. It is too far here to identify what particular role that they have been assigned. As they cross paths, one of these embraced reaches out to sort of just touch one of the automatons. And it stops in its tracks and moves its head towards the embraced. And an odd silence seems to pass between them. The embraced seems intrigued by this. The automaton, assessing the situation, turns its head and goes back to its duties, leaving the embraced sort of marveling at what they've just experienced. And you continue on.
It's real weird here.
Very.
There is, I'm sure, a hierarchy and social structure that we have yet to fully grasp.
Yeah. I just mind my own business.
Do you have friends here?
Oh. I know some people. I hear some things. There's a bar just around the corner.
And as she says, there's a bar. You turn sort of a corner, continuing, and there's a small. You can see the sign. The rest of you, she points to what looks like a random indescript building. To those who are not wearing the mask, you could not tell one alleyway from another.
Right. And
you're pretty sure that if she wasn't here right now, you get real lost real quick.
Okay.
But you can see what looks like a small sign that says the.
Shimmering mirage.
Looks like a
shimmering
mirage.
Ooh. Do you have to say it like that?
Yes.
There's such hypnotic music emanating from
I've never been to a bar before. So here's the thing about me. I grew up underground in a lot of caves, and this is like, wow. Can we go?
I suppose we could make a pit stop. You hear all sorts of gossip in the shimmering mirage.
Sure.
Or is there a dress code where we're like, we need a mask or something? Do we do that? We need a mask first.
Is it going to be a problem if they're not wearing? Yeah.
Yeah. You know that bar. You are very aware that bar has sort of some of the chosen.
That's why you don't hang out with friends who can't meet the dress code.
We're just wearing jeans.
We get you masks. We come back to the bar. You have a great first experience. We'll have a grand old time.
Yes, I feel like this mask is paramount for us to keep you safe and to help us.
Agreed. No, yeah.
It very much feels like a key to the city.
And Lumbra will love all of you. I mean, look at you. Such strength for Lumbra.
I dig a lot
They'll
of
love
holes.
it.
All right.
I wanted snacks, but okay.
Oh, you'll get...
At the bar?
Yeah.
They have snacks, that's what I heard. In a book.
Food isn't big here.
Yes.
Remember?
It was one of the
Mud
worst.
muffins.
What's a mud muffin?
Jello.
Mud muffins, yeah.
That's pretty much
sounds
the
exciting.
extent of the food.
They're as exciting as they sound. Anyway.
It depends on the dirt, but I tasted the dirt here. It doesn't taste good, so...
Is
that something you do often?
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite often, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things.
Okay.
Don't you?
She will also eat worms.
But the worms are good and fine, though.
Yeah.
Right. And I actually keep the mask on most of the time. I just popped it off when I first introduced myself, but it stays on you. So every time you look, you see like small little reflections of yourself when you look at them, looking back at you.
Almost as if it's designed for that reason.
Many pieces.
So, I don't know if this is a personal question. What are you doing here? I mean, what did Lumbra ask of you?
We're continuing to
Besides,
walk, right?
besides decorating,
walking,
of course.
well,
Besides decorating, creating signs.
I am stuck here, like the rest of you, right? Well, stuck is a strong word.
You seem to be adapting well.
I am adaptable, they say. And right, there was a storm, yes? Fishing boat brought underwater. I went very deep and I found A mirror.
Oh.
Yes.
So it was the only thing you were going to drown while you go in the mirror.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I just was like, ooh,
The way
a
out.
mirror. It was a surprise. And then I woke up here. And now I'm lucky to serve Lumbra.
Okay.
But I do hear there are ways. Didn't you mention?
Yes, mirrors are a portal to other places, but the mirrors need to be blessed by Lumbra.
I mean, it seems like why Lumbra wants us at all, we have to go other places.
Yes, my father is extremely well versed in all things magic and, honestly, all things. So I am sure he'll be able to provide us with some guidance in this matter.
As he speaks of this, you transition into the next section of the city, and you know that this is right before the Lumbral Garden, so you're getting close to the masks, the wall of masks. As you cross this threshold, the atmosphere noticeably changes. It becomes still and subdued, like an old library. The quiet murmur of discourse between automatons and the embraced seem to fill the air, punctuated by an occasional rustle of paper.
Are there still towers?
There are 2 towers here. One of them is sort of lit and that half turned, and one is dark. Every region seems that you've passed by now has 2 towers.
To help me visualize, there's 2 towers, and then beyond the towers, it's just like
it's sort
emptiness?
of like so you're in the center of the city.
Yeah.
Each parts of these cities sort of expend into the distance,
Right.
and amongst the distance, those towers stand, almost in a moon-like arc in the city.
But if we looked past the towers, we
You would go on the other. It disappears into shadowy darkness.
Okay, got it.
So we're outside, but
Yep.
we hear faint
Paper.
rustling of papers?
Absolutely, paper, scrapes of quill against parchment, and the metal scratching upon metal. You can smell the ink and musty tones that surround you as you pass by what look like numerous libraries, lecture halls, learned places.
Oh, wow.
To you, they all look sort of like they're built, but no one's in them. To you 3, with the masks, you can see that they are filled with people and things are occurring.
Yes, welcome to the Scholars Enclave.
Wow. It's so empty in here.
Right.
My father must love this place.
Yes, I assume he does.
Yeah.
Have you met his father?
Yeah, do you know his dad?
Does he look like him?
Okay, well, I mean, I could not dare to compare with my father. He
Oh,
is-
yeah, I'd say they look alike.
You know him.
Yes, but
Did you? You met him when you first got here?
yes.
You're all right. All right.
I'm just looking through books. I have veered off the path. I am looking through books.
Are there books?
She is unable, Otto is unable to see them, but you can hear and smell these things.
Yeah.
So
Got
it
it.
seems to be searching for
Got
them.
it.
And you do see that there are some stacks of books, but there's nothing written in them.
Okay.
They seem to be empty spaces.
Books are so boring.
You
Very
won't be able
cute.
to see anything without the math. Don't eat that.
We don't have the special, the special
don't.
badge.
Wait. So you know Cristobal's dad?
Yes.
What?
He speaks so highly of you.
As soon as we get them masks, you will take us to him.
Did you guys have like a thing? I was gonna say it out loud.
No, I don't think that you like him.
Oh, no,
No.
he's wonderful.
Of course he's wonderful. He is my father.
Yes, he's kind. He's kind of a lot more pleasant than Baron.
Cristobal, was your father a follower of Lumbra before he died?
No, to be honest, he spoke. I did not learn of Lumbra until. Well, I mean, I knew of Lumbra from my reading, but I have never met anyone who worshipped Lumbra prior to my arrival here.
And I think I already asked this question, Rhea, but I'll just to clarify.
Yes. Val. Oh, sorry, I do know your names.
Great. That kind of answers my question, actually.
Otto's nervously burying books.
Since we're in the realm of Lumbra and everybody knows we're here, am I safe to assume that Lumbra can hear everything we're saying and see us at all times?
Ah.
I have no idea. I hope not.
Okay.
Everyone is an over-exaggeration. I don't know that everyone knows you're here or who you are or what have you. But I
as
do.
you pass through the streets, you do see some Embrace. You don't see any other Chosen, but you see the Embrace, and they don't seem to take notice of you.
Right.
Especially not of those three. Every once in a while, you'll get a glance, or Rhea will get a glance, but the rest of them are sort of just ignored.
I've buried 3 books.
All right, I'll
Thank
make a
you.
note. Yep.
Look at that. Progress.
A little book tree.
Sure.
It is possible that the soil will taste better because
That's
it
what I
has
was
more
thinking.
knowledge now.
Yes.
My friends, we must hurry.
Okay, let's go.
If
We are
Rhea can
almost-
show me to my father, we must get you your mask so you may meet him.
Okay.
You will love him, I swear. He's
You
everything.
think you'd want to adopt me?
I mean,
You guys
maybe
could be
that's something you
siblings.
could discuss with him. He would definitely take you on as a student if you wish to learn.
Maybe.
You're my teacher. I know that you're talking a lot about your dad. Sorry, but you're pretty cool, Cristobal.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But I promise you, my knowledge is a pittance compared to my father.
Well, we'll see. You'll see when we meet him. I'm not impressed right now.
Soon, the final region that you are entered. This is where the central tower of Lumbra seems to stand.
Okay.
There are also 2 other smaller towers within this region, but it is a very, what appears to be, even to you, a lush foliage and filled with vibrant flowers as you approach. And as you get closer, you realize that these are all made of glass.
Oh,
The
sharp.
leaves and things tinkle as the wind blows. The flowers do seem to sway in the wind, but there's no bend to them.
That's really
It
weird.
seems to be very manufactured, this. But if it were lush and alive, it would be very gorgeous. And in a way, it is.
It is.
The
full of
artisanal
glass and-
skill
yeah.
here is staggering. Imagine the work that must be done to this glass in order for it
It's
to...
almost like a painting or like a frozen garden. Like it when the frost has hit the garden, if
Did
it
you
like
hear the
froze,
steel?
it would be like that.
Yeah. Did you guys hear something?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Amongst the flowers and the foliage, you can see what are a few automatons, and you can clearly see that on their backs they have marked caretakers. And they seem to be tending these glass flowers and garden as one would a live garden.
And we see them as well. The 3 of
Yes,
us.
and you
Okay.
can see them as well.
Oh,
Not everybody who
wow.
dies comes here, right? I mean, this isn't the afterlife.
No, it's just one of the many. There's like a bunch.
Right. So,
Yeah.
do you... man, okay. Sorry.
Because
No, it's a strange place.
It's really weird. And
Yeah.
I've already seen some things I wasn't expecting.
Yes.
We're walking.
And in terms of most
Yeah, we're
religions,
walking. Yeah.
as far as you know about the religions on Mechas,
Yeah.
on the Isle of Mechas, there's a large disagreement about what the afterlife is like. Many have claimed to be there, and they all sort of make different claims. No one has ever made a claim to come here.
To recap what I saw before was a merchant ship
Yeah.
wrecked.
Yep.
No souls seemingly about
No,
it,
that was more of a
just-
dream that you were having while you were here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You each had
Right. Okay.
not necessarily reflective of this city,
Okay.
but in that sort of motif.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost as if your memories were taking on a manufactured quality.
Yeah, Val probably just looks like he has a massive headache.
And
Trying to
in the
take off the
distance here in the vibrant gardens, it also seems to go on into sort of oblivion, into a shadowy wall of fog. But right at the edge of that, you can see there is another wall that you sort of have to, that has a crack in the center of it. And beyond that is the central tower of Lumbra, which is currently mostly black. In fact, it looks to be about 75% black and 25% white, if you were to be a math person and guess.
nice.
Do you think we can just go in there?
I think we need a mask.
Yeah, we have to get the mask
Oh,
first.
sorry.
I
I keep
know,
forgetting
I know,
about
me
these stupid
too.
masks.
That is where I went, and I point to the crack in the wall. I went through the crack in the wall, and that is where I got my mask. So we just need to go that way.
Okay.
As you approach this wall with the crack in it, Standing on either side, this is different. This was not here when you last were here. Seem to be two larger built automatons, almost as if you took an iron golem and made it out of bronze. And on their backs appear to be what look like two-sided glaives, very sharp, made of a black glass, very similar to the axe that you carry. And they seem to be
obsidian axe?
Yes, glaives. They seem to be obsidian glaives, and they seem to be sort of just standing. They also lack a mask. It's just bronze where there should be a face. It's just flat bronze.
And we see them.
Oh, absolutely see them.
Yeah, Otto gets very puffy. Like, I have increased in size.
And KoKo walks up to them and says, "Hi! I see your face."
They seem to gesture to the crack in the wall.
I'm going to put my hand out to Otto. Don't be scared.
Yes, don't be scared.
You said
everyone.
go through the crack. Let's go through
let's
the crack.
I thought you were making friends. I didn't want to stop you.
Well, I didn't want to just walk in and not say hello.
That's fair.
That's
And I'll
super.
sort of
Nice.
pull Otto through.
Yeah, terrifying.
All right, so everyone's going into the crack in the wall.
I'm a little worried about Otto, so yes, I will follow.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone is allowed into the crack of the wall.
I
And
don't like how he's saying this all of a sudden. I don't like
Before we go to our intermission, because that's where we'll go to intermission, but before we do so, I do want to say thank you to Tuo Mask 6603 for a Mote of Cosmos, which puts us at 92% of the way
so close.
to the next level of Force of Cosmos. So thank you very much. So that's where we're going to take our intermission. We'll be back in about 15 minutes and see what the Wall of Masks has to say to each one of our unmasked players.
Go through the crack, you guys.
Hey, Josephine! Welcome, Josephine!
You can borrow the power of a god and influence the journey of our adventurers. Join forces with other watchers to drop a force of nature or a force of cosmos into our world. A trap, an advantage, a monstrous predator, or a portal to another dimension, where everyone is a talking sock hand. Force cards are unlocked level by level, each one increasing in power. You may dip your toe in godhood by purchasing a seed of nature or a spark of cosmos that will increase your force's strength. Or you may harness even greater power and purchase a mote of nature or a mote of cosmos and propel your force even faster to the next highest tier. Should you choose to affect the story of our adventurers, you can do so by using our custom extension to choose which side you're on, and maybe even help or hinder the player's dice rolls with an advantage or disadvantage while you're there. Use your powers wisely, Watchers.
Welcome back. That was our intermission. I hope you are still here. Welcome. While we were away, that 92% has now put us at level 4 Force of Cosmos. We're now 17% of the way to a level 5. And as you know,
Oh God.
that's when it gets kind of crazy. Level 4 is fairly crazy too.
Can be crazy good.
Yeah, it can be crazy good.
Sometimes.
So thank you to the Dungeon Speed Run for the Mode of Cosmos and putting us over that edge there. This is a Cosmos level 4 from this Just 10 called Chaotic Colored Bubbles. All spells spoken come out in a string of bubbles. Any spell bubble that is popped requires an action, triggers the spell. It functions as per normal. The bubbles can be built up to 4 levels of spells total, and only require 1 action to trigger.
Whoa.
So you could do 4 level 1 spells, 2 level 2 spells, a level 3, and a level 1 spell. And you can hold them to be activated later as an action.
But can the bubbles break in other ways?
I don't know.
Don't do that. Don't do that face. You're making that face. Don't do that face.
So who wants to hold this card?
I guess
our wizard.
Is this for next combat or when?
Until you use the 4 levels of spells.
Got it. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, as I said, level 4, pretty
just
strong. Now we're getting there in the crazy.
Thanks for everybody.
Wow, this is going to be... Okay.
Just so you know, KoKo is
Great.
So each of you, which the only person who can't cast spells is
super easy for me,
Val.
baby.
But the rest of you can cast spells up to 4 levels. Keep track. Once you have those bubbles cast and used, that's it.
Cool. So wait, all of us though.
Yes.
Anyone who can cast spells.
We all bubble cast.
We all bubble cast.
All bubble casting.
Welcome back to the bubble.
All right, so you make your way into the crack of this wall, into
Intermission.
Into intermission. You're going right back to intermission. It's a loop.
Of intermission.
It's a loop. It's just how it works. Sorry, we didn't make the rules.
City glass.
City glass.
That would be very meta.
And as you enter this region, it is only about 60 feet wide between the wall of masks as you enter and where you came in. It seems to wrap itself around the tower that stands monolithic in the sky above you. Again, that central tower is gigantic, about 75% of it currently in shadow and 25% of it in light. It's a breathtaking and awe-inspiring sight that stands tall within this city. It's constructed of countless masks. Each one is unique, handcrafted, with incredible attention to detail and precision, almost as if it is literally faces on a wall. Together, they form an enormous mosaic that spans the length of this wall beyond your vision in either direction. And it showcases the individuality and diversity of the souls as they arrive in this city. Each mask on the wall represents a soul. It could be yours. It could be someone else's. That is for you to discover. As you approach, you can't help but feel a sense of reverence and wonder at this sight. The sheer scale of the wall is humbling, a testament to the power and influence of Lumbra, and the collective strength of the souls within the city. The masks shimmer and glint in ever-shifting light, casting intricate patterns and shadows upon the surrounding area. As you approach, each mask seems to talk to you individually. First, to KoKo. Welcome. It is good to see one of the Feywild.
Hi.
Hi. Do you wish to don the mask?
Uh-huh.
You guys do not see any masks talking to her, but she is talking to the mask.
No.
I would do this. This is all happening simultaneously.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
so
it.
we're all getting
This is just one of me, so I
Got
can't
it.
like split it that way.
One of you
No, let's see it. Go ahead.
Don't want to confuse the audience. So we're going to do this one by one.
Yeah.
Normally we do it in a secret room, but you all entered the wall together, so
Right,
we're going to do this
Sure.
together.
What did you ask me?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm KoKo.
I know that.
Why'd you ask me?
Why did you ask me?
Why did you ask me?
No, why did you ask me?
You're fun.
You're so fun.
Oh my goodness. I know. Oh.
Oh.
Can I put you on my face?
Yes.
Okay.
I would love that.
Normal question.
Lumbra would love that.
Oh, okay. Let me think about it for a second. I'll come
What's
back
there
to
to
you.
think about?
I don't know.
Don't think hard about the decision. You know you want to.
Oh, I want to so badly. But
I can help you escape
from here?
from Queen Mab. She searches for you. You know.
Do you know Queen Man?
I know everything about you. I am you.
No, I am me.
Yes, I am me.
No, I am me.
Yes, you are me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's our show. That'll go on for 2 more hours.
The worms. You still have the worms.
I have some.
Do you still want to plant them, or do you want to go elsewhere?
To plant them?
Yes.
Elsewhere to plant them?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe.
Then maybe you should don me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna talk to my friends. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. You guys, did you hear that? You didn't
No.
hear any of that? Okay, so this mask says it's me.
I am you.
It just said it was me.
Well, yes,
I-
it is possibly a
Did-
piece of you that Lumbra keeps for the afterlife.
Did your mask say it's you?
My mask, yes, it was a slightly different situation, but yes.
Okay, so my mask is like of the Feywild,
Well, yes, it is a piece of you.
which is really fun, but also it's a lot.
The Feywild is a lot. You are a lot. I am a lot.
We are a lot.
Everyone is a lot.
It's true.
You know what makes it easier?
What?
When we come together.
Wear me. Do it.
You make a good point.
Do you wish to remain Stormborn?
Yes?
Why?
Why not?
What has Thasha done for you?
That's true. What has Thasha done for us?
What has Thasha done for us?
Hey.
Make demands
Make demands.
with no gifts in return.
That's true. Thasha doesn't give us any
Lumbra
gifts.
does not work in this way.
Does Lumbra give gifts?
Lumbra,
Yes.
no, I can't talk. I'm sorry.
Easy.
Yeah, we're all siloed in our own moment.
Yes, one of
we're
you
just
holds
twiddling
a
our
skull.
Yeah, I'm just staring at the wall.
Lumbra oh yeah. Was that really a gift?
No, it's a burden,
So
but Lumbra can make it a gift.
I don't really love your tone when you say that.
It's your tone.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys.
Where did you? You're not going anywhere. You're still here.
Nobody's listening to me. Everybody's talking
talking to
Yeah,
the
we're
wall.
all talking to our own masks.
Well, I meant like
right?
you'll
Yeah.
do them individually.
Yeah,
The masks
but
are
it's all
talking to
happening.
you.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's all
Yeah,
happening at the same
you are.
time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
You
nobody
can
will
still
talk.
respond to her.
Oh,
is what
okay,
I
okay,
meant.
okay.
Sorry, what?
I'm so sorry. I thought this was all happening at the same time.
It is. Time is
So-
very strange.
I didn't know we could respond.
So
Yes.
the mask is
What?
me, and I am the mask. And the mask says that Thasha hasn't done anything for us, and Lumber gave us the skull, and he said Lumber gives
Lumber
gifts,
gave us
but
the skull.
the skull was also a burden, but then could turn it into a gift.
Thasha gave you the skull.
I
Sorry,
Right.
Thasha gave us the skull.
I love the skull.
Oh, and Lumber could turn it into a gift.
I mean,
That sounds great. You should just put that mask on.
Lumber has
especially if it's you. Not to be weird, but if you are trapped, a part of you is trapped in this place, you probably get. That's weird.
Wouldn't it be cool though if I put your mask on and you put my mask on?
Auto like gets. I don't know why that made me so anxious.
Oh,
like,
I'm just kidding. I'll ask somebody else.
It's like wearing someone else's face.
I don't really. No offense, I don't really want to. It's fine. Okay.
I'm a dragonborn. It probably wouldn't fit you anyway.
It probably wouldn't.
No.
It'd probably be so heavy. You're so manly.
so manly.
That felt patronizing.
No. I mean it. You're so manly. I'm
Nice.
sorry.
Thank you.
I'm
Yes.
talking to myself in the Feywild. It's very overwhelming. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Can I take you off whenever I want?
Yes, I am a part of you.
Then why do I need to put you on if you're already a part of me?
That is how you accept the blessing.
Of
Lumbra.
Lumbra.
Well,
Well, I know some
Luminath in this case.
Lumina.
Yes, your soul is bright and shiny.
Oh, I don't want to know.
Oh, that's so nice.
You are nice.
Oh, thanks. Okay, I'm just gonna do it, you know?
That's what I told you to do.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, I mean,
And then
the
I put
mask
it on.
sort of floats
Yeah.
off in the sky, hangs in the air.
Oh, I thought it just like goes out.
It hangs in the air. It's a
Okay,
choice. It's
okay,
definitely a choice.
Okay.
As she
Consent.
puts it on, that same reverberation in the air seems to have you feel, and there's that ting again. But there's also the sound of a lightning strike in the distance. It's
Oh no.
you feel great. It's
I
as if
feel great,
it's
you
as
guys.
if a piece of you that has been missing has been returned.
Does it feel like family?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You have made a good choice.
Thanks.
And going forward, you don't have to do it today,
Uh-huh.
but sometime between now and next session, please describe your mask.
That was my next question.
It is,
Great.
it is a reflection of who you are.
Okay.
It only needs to be made of mirrored pieces,
Okay.
bronze, including gears and that sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
as well as glass.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cristobal, as you're in there, the masks don't really seem to talk to you much.
Sure.
But this is a holy place for you, right? You're
Right.
filled with that energy of, and in fact, if you have not had a full rest, you are given a full rest.
Oh, thank you.
Whoa.
In this
Yeah.
place.
Because no one's really talking to me
Sure.
and everybody's doing their own thing, I'm gonna kneel down, take out the mirror,
Okay.
and start going back through my grooming
Yeah.
process. Of
He
like,
also does that.
I'm going to watch.
yeah,
Sit on a wall and just like.
turning to one side and then the other side, honoring Luminoth and Umbrith in their own right, and then Lumbra as a whole. Just offering, thanking them for the. No, I'm thanking them for the visage that they're granting me and the path they're allowing me to take.
Yeah.
By manscaping.
As you are doing this, as you are combing your hair and sort of manscaping, as Morgan put it.
Maybe you should look into it.
Yeah, maybe be a part of it. You can see that this mirror that you had before, you did mend it, but it wasn't a perfect mend.
Sure.
Right? It still had small cracks that you could tell like it was mended. That crack seems to heal as you're here, making the mirror complete again. And in that mirror, you see swirls of shadow and fog, and what's the word I'm looking for? When you lens flares. You see lens flares of light seen passing.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, like J.J. It's J.J.
Michael
Abrams.
Bay.
It is a Michael Bay film. And as you look into this glass, you see Diego. your kobold friend from the Garak. He's gathered with a whole plethora of other kobolds. They seem to be banging swords against shields in conjunction, almost as if they are preparing for a charge. And as that you see this scene, it swirls and sort of rotates upward, and you can see Vasara in the distance. And the shadows begin to swirl again. Val, as you're standing there in this hallway, as
It's really a mask store.
it really is a mask store.
Yeah.
It really is.
Sure.
It's like Tops, but for masks, you know? You, seeing what's going on with KoKo, this weird, timey-wimey situation where, I mean, time is very strange here, as you've already experienced. One of the masks seems to start to speak to you and says, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
Nice.
I'm with my friends.
Are they your friends?
Yeah, they are.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. What about that thing that keeps popping up around? What do you feel about that?
Figuring it out.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. The mask sort of changes its demeanor slightly.
What?
The dragon. The red sun sky.
Uh-huh.
That was you.
I mean, it wasn't really me.
Do you believe that?
I believe I probably had something to do with it. I do. I think I blocked out the sun. No.
Which means it was you.
And that's a bit of a jump, but sure.
But you're connected. You are the progeny.
Okay.
Are you not?
I'm not sure.
What are you sure of?
What do you want?
You to wear me. What do you want?
I want to get out of here.
The fastest way to do that is to wear me.
Yeah, which makes me pretty suspicious.
And rightly so. The question is, do you want to remain this Stormborn? You found your freedom, the reason that you would like to continue. But do you really think that they are going to help you? Or is it the dragon who's going to help you?
You know, I didn't really have any friends for about a couple of years there.
And those that you did not treat well.
No, that's true. That's fair. And I genuinely feel like I've got friends now.
You do?
Nah. I mean, what do you want? You want me to wear you? What does that mean? Does that mean rejecting the dragon? Because I'm not going to do that.
No. The only one you need to reject is her. Mother of Storms. And it says it almost in a way that's spitting the name. She is controlling. She wants to own others, make decisions for them. Lumbra only, and the dragon, only want to bring freedom of choice, even if that choice might mean you do something wrong on occasion, which you know very well.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Thasha, I get it, but also, like, things are going wrong.
Yes.
Corruption is spreading.
Yes.
People are dying.
Yes.
And she gave me a chance to do something about it.
I and we can do more about it.
Prove it.
You prove it first. Dawn me. It is a choice. You may abandon it at any time.
And you hear KoKo in the background.
Having the best time running down the hall.
Like, it's a camera. It's like just
I know.
right back and forth behind Val. As Val's like in this really stoic moment.
Val's echo appears behind him and walks away.
A Another mask that looks exactly like your echo appears next to the one on the wall.
Oh. A 2 for 1.
No, like pretty much walks out of the room.
Mm-hmm. That mask still stays in. It doesn't seem to move much, similar to the way that your echo does in response to you recently, but it is reflected on the wall.
I can give it up.
At any time. Though I think you may find it difficult to give up a part of yourself.
You don't know me very well.
I know you.
Yeah.
You may pretend it was easy.
Ugh. Get it done, and I'll take it.
That mask comes off the wall, as does the echo mask, and it forms into one mask.
2 for 1. Yeah.
As you put it on, you feel whole, as if there was a hole before, which is an odd experience for you. But it's there.
I think he probably, yeah, I guess he'll leave it on, but he'll just kind of walk near the exit waiting for a bit.
That same situation when he dons it, a ting and a reverberation in the air.
Nice.
To those who now have the masks, the tower seems to shine a little bit brighter.
I have to figure out how a mask fits a Dragonborn face.
I mean, Dragonborns have masks that fit their
No,
faces.
for sure. Yeah, I guess if it's more eye.
Yeah, it's
I'll
just
think
like
about
it has a little snoot.
It's got a big old snoot.
Rhea, as you are sort of leaning against the wall and looking there, one of the masks in the corner, and none of you hear this, but one of the masks in the corner appears. It's a copy of your mask, but it's all black. And it says, "What are you doing?"
What do you mean? I'm bringing people to Lumbra.
I told you to tell me when they were here. What's taking so long?
Oh yeah, I just got a bit distracted. I'll be with you in a bit. Patience, right?
Nah. I'm busy anyway, but you better bring them when I ask.
Of course.
And it shimmers away.
Yikes.
Otto, as you're, you've picked up this lily, this purple lily, that no one has seen you take. But you, as you're holding it, one of the masks begins to talk to you and goes, "Hey, that's a pretty flower."
I know, right? What?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna go walk up to it. Hello?
Hello?
What's your deal?
What's your deal? My deal is I'm a mask.
How long have you been a mask?
Since you were born.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
You're nice.
So,
How was the gauntlet?
Oh!
It was awesome!
Wait, you know about the gauntlet?
I do!
Whoa.
Yeah! Remember when you killed that leopard with your bare hands?
I do!
It was awesome!
I buried it.
I know, and then later you dug it up and ate it raw.
Because I needed food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was not a whole lot of food in the jungle. Yeah. You did really good.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, thank you.
So, alright. I had to be honest with you, Mask.
Sure. I would expect nothing less.
Right.
Despite all the lies you've been telling all of them.
Shush.
They can't hear me.
Okay.
I figured we don't hide things from one
No,
another.
we don't. You know about
there's no need.
No, there's not any.
Yeah.
You get it.
I get it. I'm also deathly afraid.
All the time.
All the time.
Terrified.
Terrified.
The world is scary.
It is. It's why we act out the way we do.
Yeah, it's true. The surface is so much.
It is too much almost.
Okay.
And then the burn.
The burn.
And the man in the obsidian.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. You know who would help with that?
What?
Lumbra.
Oh my gosh!
I know so.
Wow.
He's a primogeny. Did you know that?
Well, I don't know. Okay, so I know that you're me, but I don't know what the word primogeny means. So if you could explain it.
Sure. It's one of the children of Thasha.
Oh.
Aitha, Isoth, Toshi,
Shotas.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shotas.
I do my homework.
You do your homework. Hold on.
It's Benji.
Sharon Ka.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like,
That's the one.
All right, I know that you know this because you're me, right?
Yeah.
I follow 2 things and 2 things only.
Yeah.
1, Bahatha. I didn't run that gauntlet for a goddamn nothing.
No.
All right.
No, not at all. The greatest thing is Bahatha and Lumbra are not opposed.
Oh no, they're on the same side?
If only. Yes, you are one of the greatest keys.
Oh, all right.
We could bring nature here.
Cool. My other allegiance is this skull. I love this skull a lot.
I know.
He does.
We can change it.
I don't know if I want to change it. I mean, it's pretty
make
perfect.
it better.
Oh,
Progress
better?
it.
Can we put it together?
Yes,
Let's
you
put it
have the
together.
rib.
You have a rib.
You need the spine.
Yeah, oh god, we lost that. Okay, yeah, all right.
You gotta get it back. You need the spine.
Hell yeah, man, all right.
All right, I'll help you find it.
Yeah, you will?
Yeah, if you put me on.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let's put it on.
It is an owlin mask, right? It looks very much like you as you pull it off, and it floats in the air. You put it on.
Put it on.
It's my favorite.
This is also
scene ever.
it has also a ting and a reverberation in the air, but something is different now. The skull? All of you now wearing the masks in this sort of hallway. The skull begins to float in the air.
Oh, yes.
The green and purple eyes that are colored one another begin to flash and fade, and almost as if someone turned the saturation dial all the way to 0.
Oh, no.
The purple becomes a dark, shadowy color. The green becoming white and bright. The skull begins to spin faster and faster and faster. The wind begins to blow through the halls, making a whistling sound as it comes through. You begin to hear numerous conversations of different people throughout a city. The yelling of a merchant at a stable. Here, my wares, buy this hat, you, madam, this shell necklace, it would work wonders for you. You hear Aarakocra screaming in the skies as they fly free, a feeling none of you have ever known.
My people?
None of you have ever known. Burrowing out. You hear the arguments of a tiefling with a gith on the weights and measurements of particular imported goods. The gith using their pretentious words to try to insult the tiefling. And as it spins faster and faster, more and more of these conversations blowing through the wind as you stand, so many that it starts to get overwhelming, hard to hear, and suddenly it stops. Half the skull, beautiful, serrated, edged horn in the back, like a tiefling. The other side, gleaming, glowing, like the skin of an Aasimar. The light side, the eye on the light side is the tiefling, a black side of the skull. The dark eye is a white, light, bright, the Aasimar part of the skull. And it lands in Otto's hands.
Sorry, tiefling was white or black?
Tiefling is dark, is
Okay.
shadowy
It's like
colored,
shadowy
like a
purple.
deep
light
night
eye.
with a light eye.
Got it.
And the
Dark eye.
Yeah,
light.
the dark eye is the Aasimar skull with that's very bright and shiny.
Get it. Thank you.
For the Watchers, our forces have changed. It is no longer the force of nature and the force of cosmos. All the levels will remain where they are. But now, it is a force of light and a force of shadow. The Stormborn are no more. What remains are the Moonborn.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Champions of Lumbra.
Ooh, don't know how I feel about
Welcome aboard, guys.
All right. Finally, yes. Why don't we get a move on? You're all good. You look wonderful in your masks.
I feel confident.
Very nice. Looks like your skull.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is my skull.
It looks
It
like
looks different.
looks like Lumbra.
I think maybe it's this mask. I'm looking at it weird. Maybe it looks weird to me. Does it look weird to you guys? Do you know what I
It
mean?
definitely looks different.
Okay.
Lumbra has helped us.
Yes.
They've adjusted the skull to make it easier to use.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
sure-
You want us to leave? Let's leave.
Walking and talking. It's
Start
changed.
moving everyone closer towards the
crack?
center.
Crack in the wall into
Yeah.
the Lumbral Gardens. Where would you like to take them?
I would like to take them to where the Radiant government.
Okay. Great.
Ron,
Yep.
the crack of thunder happened
Yeah.
after KoKo. Did it
Yeah,
happen
after each one. Yeah. After each one.
Yeah.
Kassia's probably
Probably
pretty
not,
mad.
not
I
great.
mean, I don't really care. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't really care. Like about that, yeah. I mean, Bahatha only.
Kassia got me killed.
Yeah. Right?
I couldn't think of any gifts.
Okay, so
Gosh,
for those of
really.
that don the masks, the only requirement that I have, yours must represent some part of the Feywild.
Okay.
There must be some part of yours that is part of the Feywild. Otto, yours must represent Bahatha, nature specifically, vines, animals, that kind of stuff. And yours must represent stars as well as a dragon in some way.
Okay.
They're all bronze and glass.
Yeah.
Bronze, glass, and mirrors.
I just love the idea that because you're already a dragonborn, it would just be like your,
Your
face.
face.
But you didn't put any effort in. You
Specifically,
This is
I mean,
fine.
I'm already working this. What do you want?
specifically a dragon in front of a red eclipse.
Okay. That's
So you want to take them to the Sunforge district, which is where the Radiant Governor exists. It is also where a lot of weapons are created. It's the creative environment of the city.
I saw a marketplace when the thing was happening. Can we go there? Or the
Yeah.
bar?
Wait, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
we can go to the bar.
Oh, your dad!
My father.
Dad, let's go
I
see
need
your
to
dad.
I need to see
Yes.
my father.
Do you
The
think you
bar
want
will
to come to
still-
the bar with us?
I was gonna say, can your dad meet us at the bar? Never mind, I'm kidding.
He's not. He doesn't drink.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
little
That's
serious. isn't it?
He doesn't drink. He's one of those. Just kidding.
I'm just trying to throw shade. I don't know.
Because you just became of age.
He does not have time to drink. He is far too busy. He
Yeah.
is studying all the time.
What would the drinks at the bar be? Would they all be just water?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds great. Okay.
Various ways of water prepared,
Yes.
steamed.
Go for the gossips,
Gross.
really. Not
Oh, okay,
the
got it.
rest. At least I've had some interesting stuff there.
There's also usually some sort of music played there. A lot of artisans,
yes.
and many
Music.
of the chosen. This is their place to go.
Oh yes, it's where we hang out. You see, people like you and I, like all of us.
You and your friends.
Yes.
I was told that we were the only two.
Well, everyone living is chosen. There are different chosen ones of Umbrith, of Lumina.
That's what I forgot to mention. Umbrith, Luminath.
Oh,
don't
they're
like
cho-
that.
So you're saying we are chosen of Lumbra.
Yes.
Luminath.
Okay.
Oh, right, you said that.
They are chosen. The other chosen are chosen of either.
One or the other, it seems.
Hold on. I just want to. Lumina,
Yeah.
Lumbra,
Lumbra,
Umbrith,
Umbra, Lumineth,
Luminath,
Luminath, and
Lumbra.
Mystery. Umbra.
Lumbra.
Umbra.
Lumbra.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, we can definitely go hang out there afterwards. I just feel like we should go see your father.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's go
yes.
see your dad.
I am so excited
I can't wait to
interview-
meet him.
He is the greatest man I have ever met.
We'll see when we see.
Yeah, he
I can't
taught me
wait.
everything I
You
know.
must be really smart because you know a lot.
Yeah, that's right. He makes me look like a fool.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Because you are awesome.
Oh, Teddy, you have met him. Is he not everything?
Oh, he's something else. that's
Is
for
he
sure.
fatherly?
He has like dad energy.
I mean,
He's a,
I should ask
he's
you.
a serious
he's a
man.
serious man.
Oh,
okay.
He is not a
Like a stoic
yes,
kind of way.
yes, stoic, proud, strong. Yes,
I don't think he has.
But loving
I like
and
it.
kind.
yes.
yes, in his way. Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Let's meet him.
As you make your way back through the Lumbral Garden, you take them the opposite direction that they came from the gates. And there are two regions that you can see. The streets seem to be very open from the gardens to this. You can see on one side, to the left of the Lumbral Gardens, is can only be described as a vibrant and bustling area within, where the heat and creativity of innovation radiates through its streets. This is the Sunforged District. To the right, further beyond the Sunforged District, is a dark, shadowy place filled with smoke and smog. It is known as the Shadowmire. It's muddy and wet. As
I would avoid, and I sort of nod towards the Shadowmire. I'd just avoid that area for now, if I were you.
It's where the poor people live.
Oh no, is it where the secrets are? Wait, what'd you say?
The dangerous part of town.
I mean...
Wow.
What?
Yeah, no, I mean...
how dare you think this is a
You
capitalist
know where
society?
I'm from, people can be rich in many things.
Sure.
It's where, you might find the Umbral governor over there, and he probably wouldn't like hearing you mention that.
Oh.
He's definitely not poor.
But like the shadows and the secrets are probably there. Yeah?
I get the sense that
Secrets
shadows and
everywhere.
secrets are everywhere, yeah.
Good.
If the Baron Medulon is the governor of Umbral, as you
Yes.
say, he was he was on the island of Mechas, which means he must have a mirror blessed by Lumbra that got him there and brought him back.
Oh.
So we're all wearing our masks now, and we're
Yeah.
seeing the city in
now in its full form. You're seeing the Waning Souls again. You're seeing much like he did, where they're having conversations with themselves that seem to be sort of mimicries of their life lived.
You saw him on the island.
Yes, I had a duel with him.
He killed.
He did not kill me.
No, but
No.
your other people, right?
He set fire to the court, yes. I do not know
my
who survived
God.
and who did not. Although, in the mirror, I recently saw my good friend Diego in the Garak. So they must be many of them must still live.
Okay.
And Diego was there with you.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I don't know. They're up to something. But I don't know. They can pop up at any time, so. Let's move on towards...
As you move closer and further into the Sunforged District, the Sunforged District is has two towers that are both brightly lit still. Right, so you've gone through most of them dark. One of them in the previous region was half lit. Two here, that one is now fully dark. So there are three towers that are lit. Two of them exist here in the Sunforged District, and one in the Shadowmire. Now, the interesting thing about the tower in the Shadowmire is it does give it shines light, but not into the Shadowmire itself. The foggy existence inside and the wet, it's very much like a dark, shady swamp. It prevents most of the light from hitting the ground, which is why you can't see anything in it from here. But as you pass through the Sunforged District, this is clearly the beating heart of industry and craftsmanship. Home to skilled artisans, blacksmiths, and inventors who work tirelessly to shape the future of the city. Now, there are only a few, right? And throughout all of these places, when you had the mask on, you see people, but overall you've seen maybe 100 people total. So most of the city is still, you get that feeling that it has people in it, but you also understand that seems to be a manufactured experience when you're in the region, almost magical in sort of relaying a future vision. As you enter, the air is thick with the scent of molten metal and warm embraces of the forges. The sounds of hammers striking anvils and gears, whirring in complex machines, creates a rhythmic symphony, a testament to the tireless efforts of the Embraced who have dedicated themselves to their crafts. Automatons work in almost without rest, making other automatons. More arms, replacements for gears, melting down and replacing those things that have been deconstructed so that they might be made better into something new.
Hey, Rhea, are you going to get like a reward or an A+ on your on your report card for getting us masks?
Is it like
now,
a thing where you get people and then we get people under us,
'Cause
and
you've
then
been-
other people?
Well, I don't know about that.
Pyramid scheme.
Is that what you're doing?
That's kind of all religions, really.
I don't know if Lumbra's commission based. I don't know if that's how.
Well, what I'm
Lumbra
trying to
works.
say though, is you've been very helpful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Why?
Because I've been asked to.
By who?
I told you, the governors.
Okay.
And that's who we're meeting. Right?
That's who I've been working for down here. Yes, I mean, it would be nice to... I think maybe if I do enough, maybe I could find another mirror or something.
You want out, huh?
Got it. Okay. No, that's fine.
I think I could do more out there.
Can we go with?
I mean, yeah, we're leaving anyway, right?
After we
Eventually.
meet your dad.
Not now, but like eventually
We have to help my dad.
Of course. But like after, we'll return to our realm after we're done here.
Yes,
We can't stay
of
here
course.
forever.
Right, and gather more souls for Lumbra.
No.
Right.
Otto just like
spits out an owl pellet. Sorry, I don't. Sorry, that made me so stressed.
Okay.
That happens sometimes.
As he wipes it away and sort of tries to get rid of it, some of you notice an automaton sort of sees it. One of the ones working sees it, and without even like removing the hammer, picks up the anvil that's with it and sort of skitters sideways as its legs turn into sort of robotic spider legs. Skids over, picks it up, and examines it.
It's full of bones.
Opens its chest and puts it inside, and it skitters back to where it was, sets back down, puts the anvil down, and goes back to
Wait, what does it look like?
the automaton itself.
Specifically this one.
Uh-huh.
This is now my familiar.
It appears to be sort of a blacksmithing automaton. It has artisan on labeled on its back as its role.
What? I go up to this automaton because they all kind of look the same. Is that
Yeah, this one has a mask.
Okay.
Looks almost like it's bearded.
bearded mask?
I mean, it's a half mask, so only that bottom half of the mask has a beard on it. But definitely seems sort of almost like you wouldn't know what a dwarf looks like, but what a dwarf would look like.
Oh. I take like a scrap of just because of my bandage.
Yeah.
I have bandages. So I take a scrap of Band-Aid and I look at him. Hello.
Oh, hello.
And I take very gently a scrap of my Band-Aid and wrap it around the arm in which I'm burned so I can remember them.
Is this a gift?
Yes.
Hello.
And also, I think we're friends. You took a part of me. Wait, I need a part of you. I gave you 2 parts of me.
Makes a kind of sense.
How about this? And he pulls off a hand.
Oh, yeah!
And part of his arm, it's very thick. It's much thicker than Ghost or Ghast's arms. It's clear that this thing is sort of mimicking, its body is mimicking that of a blacksmith. So the muscles are thick. Though there are no muscles, it's just metal. Part of that metal seems to thin as it melts into a new hand. And what you have, it doesn't move, but it looks very much, it's 5-fingered and is an automaton hand.
Perfect.
You can pull, as you sort of playing with it, as you pull, the fingers sort of pull out, and then as you let go, they snap back.
Ooh.
Almost like they're sprung loaded.
Oh, yeah, all right. I put it in my belt.
Oh, you like to collect things?
I do. I have quite a collection, actually.
Oh.
A lot of it's buried. I can show you when we get back to the other world.
I'd love to see it.
So we're walking, yes?
Yeah, walking and talking for sure.
As you approach the left tower, that seems to be where Rhea is leading you in the Sunforge district. The tower looks very similar to the central tower, but you can see the base of this one, whereas before the large central tower, sort of the wall of masks, is so large that you can't see the base of the tower. You can only see it sort of rising in the sky. The base here appears very much like what a home might appear like. In fact, it looks very much like what a home in Fasarum might look like. That style, farm, ranch style type of. I mean, fancy in that manner.
Fancy ranch,
but like it's that. I mean, the tower is all obviously multiple stories, but this particular part looks like the outside of it
just one
has
story.
been fashioned to something very familiar in a villa.
Mid-century colonial.
Before we go in, I should probably take this back just to keep up appearances.
I feel safer now.
Put on the jacket, and I want to slip inside Otto's pocket a little little red heart made of red glass shards.
Great.
And go in.
All right, make a perception check.
Yeah.
And you make a sleight of hand check.
All right.
Assuming you're trying to keep it secret.
Yeah.
Otto, you have advantage from City Racing Girl.
Ooh.
And Rhea, you have advantage from Angel Devilson.
Ooh, okay.
Ron, as we're walking towards the house, Cristobal is going to
23.
remove his ascot
Okay.
and most of his rings.
What are you?
I think it went unnoticed.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys
Completely
unnoticed.
unnoticed.
Great.
And what did you say it was like a heart?
Yeah, it's like a little hollow heart of red glass.
What are you?
What?
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
You take your ascot off. I don't know if I've ever seen you without your ascot on.
Oh, he's going to meet my father. So, a little nervous.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
You're a grown man.
Yes, I am.
You're great.
Thank you.
You have everything to be proud of.
Thank you.
Cristobal, your dad should be really excited to meet you.
I'm sure he meet me.
Even if he isn't.
Or see who you are.
Right.
Yes.
Even if he isn't.
It's been a while.
No, it has been.
Yes, meet the man you are.
Oh, nice. Yes, good.
That's what it meant.
Yes, yes, of course.
He is looking forward to it, for what it's worth.
Yes, of course he is.
Don't forget to introduce me.
Of course, I will. Do not worry. I will introduce each and every one of you.
All right. Lead the way, best son.
Is it?
Oh yes, yeah. So I'll lead the way.
Yeah. So yeah.
Open the door?
Yeah, go. Yeah.
As you open the door, inside is it almost looks, you could swear it was just like home. Constructed exactly the same. Perfect replication of the home that your father lived in. A study, all of the elements that he loved and enjoyed. And sitting in the study, cross-legged, appears to be a masked automaton. This automaton is vastly different from Ghost, or any of the numerous ones that you've seen. The construct appears to be perfect replication of a man. Tall, with broad shoulders and a narrow waist, a swimmer's body, but made of bronze, with limbs made of sturdy metallic joints and the whisper of a precise movement and efficient use as it turns the pages. No hair. The hair it's not hair, but it is formed around this automaton, unlike all of the other ones. And it looks up at you with a mask, half golden white, mirrored, that looks like half of your father's face. Hello, Cristobal.
Father, it is...
There is something different about you.
Yes, I have been through quite a trial.
I have heard of such. It is nice to see you. Welcome, friends.
Hi. Hello.
Thank you.
Governor.
Let me introduce you.
Please.
This is KoKo Aldershadow.
Hello.
Oh, lovely, man.
She has spent time in the Feywild.
Really?
Yes.
The things we could learn.
Yes.
I'm taking applications for you to adopt me.
Lovely, I suppose. And
yes, Valcorio
Lunaris.
Lunaris
of the Lunaris family.
Yes.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Oh. Damn.
Oh.
But welcome.
Thanks.
And this is
I'll tell you
Otto
later.
Boxcutter, first to flee the nest.
Yes. Hello, sir. My name is Octavius Boxcutter.
This,
An owlin.
Yes, I come from underground.
that seems very apparent to me.
Yes, it does.
You are fascinating.
You're fascinating.
Does it hurt to pluck a feather?
Yes, ah!
Oh, I wasn't going to. I was asking if it hurt. If it hurts, never mind.
Wait, would it hurt if I unscrewed one of your screwy guys?
No,
Really?
I have no feelings. And he knocks on his face. Ting ting.
What is it? How is having no feelings for you?
It is different, but feelings have always been hard for me.
I see.
So it's an improvement.
KoKo sort of whispers to Cristobal, Cristobal, is this how you remember your dad?
Your dad was
My
He's handsome, don't get me wrong.
No,
I'm just saying.
It's a very handsome
Studley.
robot.
my father passed away,
Right?
and they could not. I don't mean to speak for you, sir. Please, if you.
Cristobal, life is very different now. I have regrets, but it is good to see you. I wish you would be who you are. I have learned much here in the city, and through Lumbra. They have taken care of me. Rhea has been very good, helpful, helping taking care of the Embraced and the other Chosen, and in their own way, looking out even for the waning souls. I have been waiting for you for some time, as you know.
I tried to come as fast as I could.
We got your message.
He's busy being a hero, basically.
I have heard that Lumbra has been watching you. Very proud. Lunaris helped me.
They've all accepted Lumbra.
I see. This is very good. This is what I was hoping. Is this your doing?
I think I just showed them the way. And Rhea is like very stoic suddenly, like very prim and proper, you know, standing straight, like no nonsense in this room.
She gave us directions.
Very good. This is what I would hope would happen. I'm sure that some of you are off-put by what we have built here.
The dirt tastes weird.
We are working on it.
Okay.
It should taste better.
It should taste better.
You eat dirt?
Yeah.
Have you had a lot of dirt?
Yeah.
I'll make note. Perhaps we will
Go
get the
taste it
artisans-
together.
Oh, no, I do not eat dirt. I would not stoop so low. But I would definitely...
Physically.
Yes, physically. Also, in terms of lowering myself as a person, well, automaton. And that's when he seems to get a little sad. You especially sense sadness.
Father?
Yes.
We got your message.
Yes?
Are you okay?
Trapped.
No. I am trapped. I am an automaton. My sentience, my very being is in this. I cannot stray much far from the tower.
Oh.
Why?
The Umbro governor has my body.
Oh.
Keeps it from me. He stole it recently.
This Baron Regulon guy?
Yes.
Meginon.
Yeah.
I hear.
Sounds like a real piece of work.
Rhea, did you know?
We must speak with respect of the Umbro governor.
Okay, sounds like a
Yes.
great guy.
No. Dark and has his issues, but they are also part of the city, and they may help maintain the balance.
I did not know, but I have also heard whispers that he has also taken one of the mirror creators
Yes,
for himself.
he has. The only one, in fact.
Oh.
The mirrors that brought you here, that brought me here, that brought the Baron here, that brought out any of those that are living or souls. They are created by one on this side. It works very much like a two-way, but all mirrors lead here. Not all mirrors go to the same place when they leave.
Okay.
It must have a piece of where they go. So, if we were to take one back to Fasarum, we would need a pig from the swine lords, in part of the creation of the mirror.
So how did the Baron Medulan get a piece of Fasarum?
I don't know. I don't think he can leave. No one yet has been able to leave.
Leave?
Here.
No, you don't understand. The whole reason I am here is because the Baron Medulan appeared in the Court des Perron and challenged me to a wizard's duel.
I did not know this.
Yes,
He killed you?
No, he cast blue fire from his hand. He was...
His face changes when you say that, and he looks at Rhea. Like the torches.
Yes.
He introduced that magic here. This I did not know.
When the blue magic was cast, the mirror of Lumbra gifted to me by the Lady de Perron absorbed the magic, and me with it, bringing me to the North Island.
Where we found him encased in ice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot that you were in an ice cave.
Yeah, he was not dressed for the warm, not dressed for winter either. It was,
I am surprised you were able to survive. You were not always the strongest boy.
No, I was not.
But he is now. He's basically my teacher.
I mean, he might have died once.
Teaching me everything.
Twice.
Maybe twice.
I mean, he lost an eye, but
He got it
he
back.
got it back. It was better.
It
was better.
Father,
He's been through a lot. Your son's been through a lot.
by the way, I brought this for you, and I hand him his wizard's book, which I've had since the beginning.
This is a great gift, Cristobal. I will be able to use this to great effect here. I must say, part of my plan was to draw you here without your knowledge.
That's not honest.
Doesn't sound great.
I don't think it was out of choice.
Yeah, thank you, Rhea. I'm glad you understood. It is difficult. Lumbra is mad.
Like, what is she angry about?
She is proper, he is proper, they is proper.
Oh.
They take a lot of different forms. You are no longer Stormborn, I see, yes? You all took the mask and the skull, you have the skull?
Yeah.
Good. You're going to need that. I think you have learned the world has been corrupted, yes?
Yeah.
You see it far and wide.
Your own home was suffering the effects.
Yes.
In fact, I died from that same corruption, eating away my skin slowly.
We tried everything.
It is not your fault, Cristobal. It is fine. We cannot change the things that have happened. But you all can change this world. Part of Lumbra's understanding that has been gifted to me is Thasha and some of the other gods do not respect the power of civilization and how it can progress. In fact, this might be the reason I said earlier that I am sorry. Thasha destroyed your father's ship.
Oh.
Lumbra has told me this, has shown me this.
Ships crash in storms all the time.
Yes, but it was purposeful on her account. Done specifically because she feared what your family might do if they made their way to Toss. In fact, it is Thasha who keeps all of the normal magical ways of travel closed. It is how I am surprised that you made it from the Feywild. It is, as far as Lumbra knows, impossible.
It wasn't really a choice.
And I think that might be why you were chosen as a Stormborn originally.
Excuse me, if I may.
Yes.
It sounds as though the Umbral Governor is overstepping a bit here, extending past his duties, so to say.
Yes.
Do you think Lumbra is aware?
We will not know until the next Lumbral. For you, this time here is very strange. There are phases. We are currently in the strongest of the umbral phase, which is why we must be careful. Luminar's connection to this plane is weakened, whereas umbrals, even I get
Umbrith.
Oh, thank you. Even I get it. Umbrith's connection is very strong. It's the strongest it will ever be in this phase. That is a problem sometimes, especially in the last Lumbral, when Rhea joined us here in the City of Glass. There was I am getting ahead of myself. The Lumbral is the only time that we see Lumbra in both forms. They sit upon their thrones and make judgments as people from the city bring them disputes and needs. Automatons, the embraced, they are allowed the chosen, they are allowed all audience with the Lumbral. In the last Lumbral, 3 phases ago, the Umbral Governor petitioned Lumbra for permission to hunt down those that are inefficient.
We saw a little bit of that, or at least KoKo did.
Yes. It is... This place, as far as I have been able to discern, is meant to be a life between life and the afterlife. Many places, we have learned, before Iseth disappeared, the realm of death, which they are the owner of, the god of, the afterlife was very dark, much like your gauntlet.
You know about my gauntlet too? Sorry.
Yes. The gauntlet is the masks. They share, especially those who are
But
Luminars.
my mask told me that it was secret between us.
It is not lying to you.
Okay.
All right. So, this Umbral Governor
Yes.
took your body, kidnapped a creator,
Yes.
and is controlling the only means of getting in and out of here by himself.
Time, the creator was helping me find a way to become whole again, so I might be able to leave this tower.
But they have your body.
Yeah.
It was kept in a glass coffin.
It's still there?
I don't know.
What good does it do him?
I don't know.
So,
do you want us to get it for you?
Yeah, we gotta get it for you, right?
presumably it's in the Shadowmire.
That
is
place you
my
told us
best
not
guess,
to go.
yes.
Great.
The place is secrets.
I mean,
I imagine it is in the tower of the Umbral Governor, although I don't necessarily know that to be the truth. As I said, I cannot come and go, and most of those that serve me are not secretive.
I have heard that the creator of mirrors is under his protection in Shadowmire.
You've heard that?
Oh, you know, I pick up on little things.
Yes, you are a unique one.
Under someone's protection is also sometimes...
Under the Umbral Governor's protection.
Right, but that's a nice way of saying that they're kidnapped sometimes.
Oh, certainly.
Most certainly true.
But he is governing now, and perhaps at the peak of Umbrith. But will this not change soon enough?
When the last towers turn dark, there will be dark phase, and we will move into the last quarter. Then the Lumbro will arrive. The wall of masks will be broken down, and the thrones will be built from the masks.
Oh.
They will sit upon the thrones and make decrees to petition. It is my hope to petition the Lumbro for permission to retrieve the Creator.
So you can't do that though without your body.
I cannot. No.
So you want us to put your body under protection?
I don't want anything.
What if I want it?
You may do as you please in the City of Glass.
Do you want it?
Hey, you guys, can we huddle up? Sorry.
Absolutely, please. My tower is your tower.
Look at that spell book. It's pretty cool.
I will.
And I sort of look as if like.
No, you two. Yeah. Come here. Listen, I don't want to speak for everybody right now, but like, it seems like your dad. We need to get his body back, right?
Yes.
So like, let's
do it.
Let's just sneak in and just do it, right?
I mean, yeah.
Like, you know the laws here, right?
Laws?
Oh, good. So stealing is fine. I love that.
Aren't you proud to see your father is the governor?
Yeah, how do you feel right now, man?
The radiant governor.
Yes. I am very proud of him.
He's pretty cool.
It's probably a little weird to see your dad as a robot.
Right, yes, I don't know what he looked like before, but...
You had some paintings of him in your...
Yes.
I mean, it's a good likeness, I guess.
But yes, hopefully, if the petition goes through, we would theoretically go connect the mirror creator. Then we could also, have a look for what else is there.
You want to get out of here, too.
Ball!
Yes, Father.
Oh, no. My automaton. Ball! And from upstairs, a automaton made of bronze that has metallic ascot and metallic rings on its fingers.
That's messed up.
Oh my God!
Comes down and says,
"Don't look."
And says,
"Don't look at your replacement son."
I put my wings up, and I'm just kind of like,
"Yikes!" Yes, Governor. It has no mask. Familiar. It is a blank face. It has no mask. Yes,
prettier than
Governor. Will you please make sure these my visitors and Ball meet Cristobal.
Oh,
Cristobal meet
the ball.
Yeah.
God,
welcome, Morgan.
I'm so sorry.
This is this is my son, and these are his friends. You know Rhea. And Ball nods at Rhea. Please make sure that they are taken to the guest rooms and given everything that they need. And prepare for the Umbral Governor's visit this evening, if you do, please.
He's coming here.
Oh yes, he visits me every day at the same time.
Okay.
Good.
Or every turn of the tower at the same time.
How's he gonna react to seeing Cristobal?
Oh, that's why I'm getting the guest rooms.
You'd like us to make ourselves scarce?
Yes, if you do not mind.
How long does he stay? I know time is different here.
As long as it takes him to yell at me.
Governor.
Yes.
He has asked me to keep him appraised of the group.
Well, then you must do so.
Well, the governor is out of his tower to yell at you.
Yes.
Well, every day at the same time. That's rough.
Well, every turn of the tower at the same time.
Yeah, no,
And
hang
he
on.
is-
I think I see where you're going. Go on.
So the governor is out of the tower
Yes.
to yell at you.
Yes.
I am sure sometimes these tirades can go on for quite some time.
Especially if you...
Especially if I am to be stubborn.
Yeah.
Or abstinent. Obstinate is the word,
Obstinate?
yes.
Mhm.
Different
Obstinate?
words.
Yes.
And abstinent. It actually helps if you drink more.
Yeah. I certainly could poke him in the wrong places.
And it is too bad. He must leave his significant other or partners or automatons there.
Oh, his chosen?
Yes.
Oh, those tend to stay. Look out for his. He has a favored tiefling named Valthor.
Valthor.
Very sharp and sneaky.
Valthor.
In charge of his security.
But if the big boss isn't home, and we know he won't be,
then that...
If I were to speak to someone who might be doing a thing that I might think they are doing...
Yeah, just hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yes.
I might say, look first.
Yeah.
Gather information.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can call it... Or maybe when the Umbral Governor has a specific... waning soul to deal with.
It doesn't have to be today.
Oh, no, I don't think it will be. He's, I'm sure if he has been contacting you, he is already suspicious.
Yes, I'll have to report
Nicely done.
something. And perhaps
Rhea, are you comfortable with this?
Oh, yeah, I'm very comfortable with it.
I always liked you. I know that you serve both sides, but there is something odd about the Umbral Governor. Something that stinks of corruption.
Well, it sounds like this whole place is established on balance,
Yes.
right?
Yes, and he has taken liberties as of late.
I mean, he did attack me in the wizard's duel.
And that was a surprise to you. You didn't even know he was leaving.
And he did it using necromancy,
Whoa.
ripping the very essence from...
That is unfortunately thing that is permitted here in the City of Glass.
Wait, that's permitted?
No
If you're cool with
penalty,
that?
Don't get too
I
excited,
am
though.
not. I am not. It is...
Is there
it's a tool.
Is there a door or a giant window that leads out of the guest room down to, say, the ground?
I am sure that Ball could certainly find you a way out if you needed to go all of a sudden.
Or a lot of sheets?
I'm sure that we can make something a lot more
we do not need balls. We do not need balls' help. We can certainly find our way.
We don't need ball.
Yeah, we don't need balls.
No.
Help.
I'm sure I could help them find their way.
I hope you would.
Also, I'm very crafty.
I would be in your debt, Rhea, if you were to do a thing that I don't know that you're doing.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nobody knows we're doing anything
have
because
no
we're not
idea
doing
what you're
anything.
No, we've all been speaking hypothetically.
Yeah, no, again, hypothetically speaking, if we were to get something item-wise, there's blacksmithing, there is merchants.
Yes.
Is there anything that, I don't know, Umbral is like allergic to, or like is weaker to, so we can avoid to not have those things around him?
Or something that they want very badly.
Yeah, like what's his deal?
Well, the waning soul seems to be something that he's very interested in.
Cool.
Why? I'm still not sure why. But I would say that very bright lights.
Nah,
Probably not great.
Got it.
That's good. We'll not have any bright lights.
It's a good idea.
It's polite.
Yes. Also, their area of shadow, your bright light might, make you very aware, very obvious.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, that makes sense. That's exactly how a cave is.
Yeah. I believe he will be here soon. So if you would, please follow Ball to your rooms.
Sure.
You do need rooms, yes?
Yes, please.
Yes, I assumed. Then I can find a reason to have a disagreement with the other governor. Luckily, he does seem to respect Lumbra's balance in some way, in that he does not purposefully try to harm me or my assistants.
So your body in a crystal coffin and a creator of mirrors.
The mirror creator, yes.
On it.
Do you know what the creator of mirrors looks like?
No.
It is an automaton.
Okay.
It will say creator on its back.
Okay.
Great.
These things. It is very unique in that it is completely comprised of mirrors itself.
Ah, well, that'll be easy.
Great.
No bright lights around them either. That'll be.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure we can find a way.
They're also very fragile, so be very careful.
And if I'm reporting to the Umbral Governor, perhaps I can just report your whereabouts elsewhere.
Should you stay here when he comes, since he's expecting to see you and hear from you?
Right, I should...
It wouldn't be odd for you to be here.
I should say something.
Also, you can report things that have happened, maybe just not all the things that have happened.
You are very aware that this meeting happened, so you could just show up.
Yes, I'll let you know.
As he shows up.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Okay.
Cristobal,
okay?
it is good to see you.
It's good to see you, Father. There are several spells that I have added to your book.
I was noticing.
The drawings for the boots, they are, I know, a little ostentatious, but the spell itself, I think, is quite sound, and I would love to discuss its merits with you.
It seems dangerous. That you could set your friends on fire.
Yes, of course, it needs some tinkering. It is not perfect. It is not perfected, but it is.
I am proud of you. You have progressed further than I ever thought you would when you were a boy. So I know I did not always treat you with the greatest kindness when I was alive.
I was a silly boy.
Yes, you were. And I should have embraced that. But I was dealing with many difficult things that I'm sure you are now aware, having been the court magician as well.
Yes, yes. You did tremendous things with the weight that was on your back.
I worry what had happened to Vatharum.
Yes. Well, I will take care of it. When I get back, I will set things right. The Baron, the Governor, he will answer for anything that was done to the court. And,
this corruption needs to be exposed. Like any infestation, light must be brought upon it to shine it to everyone so that they may see. Even this corruption hides itself from Lumbra. It is worrying. But there are other things that we must deal with before that is possible. Please, I speak too much. If there is anything you need, just ask Paul. He will help you.
Maybe. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon with your body.
And Ball, I mean, again, it's an automaton. This one seems very, very much like Ghost, where it's not really responsive until it needs to be. And as he says that, Ball just sort of turns and climbs the stairs. If no one follows him, he sort of peeks his head around the corner.
What does Ball sound like?
He doesn't really speak much.
Okay.
It's very. You can tell it's sort of like he didn't want it to appear like his son. It was just something that constantly gave him some comfort.
Oh.
That is
Question.
depressing.
The room that we're in,
Yeah.
is it like, does it have a lot of stuff in it? Like, is it a library?
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly very much a library. Roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I know
roll-
what you want.
Yeah, I'll
roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
You want them books.
I want them books.
You have advantage from Brava.
Thank you, Rhea.
Can I roll perception, keeping an eye on all
Absolutely, sure can. Rhea, you have advantage from City Racing Girl.
Ooh, thanks.
Nice.
So roll good, huh?
It is a 15 plus 7.
So 22.
Okay, I got 16.
Okay, so you're taking a book?
Yes.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
What's the title?
Yeah. What's the title?
Oh, you're gonna do that to me right now?
No, I can do it.
My robot son.
Hold on, I think I got a list of books here. Give me a second.
My robot son and why he's better than my human son.
Oh wow! It's a photo album. No.
Oh no!
It's a pop-up book.
All of your childhood memories, but played out with the robot
Sarah
son.
McLachlan, like in a crank.
We're just getting darker and darker as the night goes on. Is it time?
It is called Echoes of Luminescence.
Oh.
A chronicle of magical innovations in the City of Glass.
Oh.
My.
I will come find you all after.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Be careful.
Thank you.
I'm always careful.
Okay. Tell me more about that later.
Only if you want to.
I do. I just said I wanted to.
Wonderful.
Great. Bye.
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 And that's where we'll end our as
just this
our
awkward.
party
Okay, bye.
makes their way up to the guest rooms in the tower.
I wink at
And,
Otto as they leave.
Otto gets puffy and then like skitters behind KoKo.
Well done, everybody. That was a lot of fun.
We have an awkward final moment with Ball, the robot son.
Yeah.
You can leave now. No one wants you here.
It's not Paul's fault.
Yeah, I guess not.
Is Ball
Ball is just like, you know, in How I Met Your Mother, how like Lily makes the marshmallow pillow that is supposed to be Marshall. Is that too deep of a cut?
That's
I don't know.
super deep. I love it.
No idea.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, as always, we end the show with a reading of the names in Team Chaos and Team Nature.
Soon to be Team Light and Team
Yes,
Shadow.
soon to be Team Light and Team Shadow.
Ooh.
I've got the styles.
Great, you got the styles.
Perfect.
I would
Yes.
also like to sort of institute a new rule.
Oh.
Where the DM also gets to play along.
Yes.
I love watching you, but I also get really, really sad that I can't. I'm still in Cristobal.
still
sad.
speaking
That's
with
still-
the
I get really, really sad when I can't
The fact
join
that you
around.
said suspicious.
I know.
It was dead on.
Thanks.
Well done.
Thank you.
For Team Force of Nature, this suggestion comes from Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit, who just played in in our Patreon D&D game. You did an excellent job. A group of new heroes auditioning to be part of the Avengers. Okay, who's next?
It is I, Glue Boy!
Glue Boy.
Yes, I specifically went out and got a new festive life preserver from my uniform to audition.
And I'm his assistant, Beaker Par!
Yeah.
What is Glue?
One at a time, please.
Okay,
One at a time.
that's the
Thank you.
wings.
Thank you, Scarlet Witch.
Pardon.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. What is your superpower?
Glue!
Okay, next.
Oh.
You.
Okay,
Beakers.
Beaker
What is that?
Par.
What's that?
So, check it out. I have an angel devil sit on my shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. And I come from a place where the Gold family resides. And if I get a little cranky, things turn into gold.
Okay. Okay, next.
Great. Pardon. Okay.
Have you ever wanted to just have just jewels in your life? Just at any given moment? Just jewels.
Oh,
jewels.
wow.
Jewels.
Wow.
So do the jewels
I'm
do
kinda into
anything?
Do you know where they come from? No, no one knows.
But you can sell them. I mean, I'm kind of into that.
But they must be a weapon, yes?
They
a
make
weapon?
you, I'll put it around you, they make you unbearably loquacious.
That is a great superpower.
She's already pretty loquacious.
No. But this could work for the Avengers.
Okay, all right, I'm
this
into
could
this.
Work.
All right, I'm into this.
This could
All
work.
right,
It's a
next
good
name.
distraction. Okay.
Fendril.
Next, that's you.
Hey.
Hi.
What? Hi, Fen.
Hi.
What's up?
Are you willing to shave?
Oh.
That's
negotiable.
Okay.
That's an audition.
Carry on. Carry on.
And the answer is always negotiable. Negotiable. You know, my face is sort of like the thing, you know?
Oh, is that your superpower?
This is the drill.
All right, let me throw a scenario at
Sure.
you. Last week we had to run a dungeon speed run against our arch nemesis Braba.
Oh yeah, Brabo.
So, how would your superpower have been helpful in that situation?
Well, it's not so much that I have a superpower, is that I just sort of stab things.
Okay, next. You. Are you dim-witted?
Yes.
Okay.
Dim-witted, more like. Anyway, I'm sorry.
What would your superpower be, dim-witted?
Just jewels.
Somebody already came in with that one.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And you're not actually
Thank
presenting
you.
Jules like
Thank
she
you,
was.
Thank you. Tuo Mask.
Hello.
Oh, there you
Hi.
are. Tuo Mask.
Yes.
I'm a ghost.
Yes, that's right. There it is.
Oh,
No.
oh, are you the Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit?
Yeah, I am.
We've heard about you.
Okay,
Well,
so
do your thing with
there's
this
two of
ghost.
you. It's a duo.
Yeah.
It's a duo. Okay.
Well done.
Just Jules, Ghostbusters.
I like it.
We're
We
set.
get 2 for
That's
1. We only have to pay for
We're
1.
set. Thanos
So,
is gonna kill me.
sorry, are you gonna let me know?
No, yeah, Darrell, our
no,
people,
we went with the ghost.
Yeah.
Yes,
our people will call your people.
Yeah.
Well, that's just great.
Glue.
I needed this.
Okay.
Well done.
Team Force of Nature.
Team
Well
Force of
done.
Nature.
Okay.
I really wanted
Josephine.
somebody to come out as the superhero, unbearably loquacious, in an unbearably loquacious way.
Excellent. Okay. Now, from a Team Force of Cosmos, from Marjorie Thornhill, or Marge Thornhill, I should say, a couple at Home Depot debating what colors to paint their house.
Oh, honey.
Oh, all right, babe.
Okay.
No.
So we have that purple glowing light in our bedroom.
Yes.
So
Which-
what would be?
Could I help you? I hear that you're looking for bedroom colors, and I would love to bring Down to Clown to your attention. It's the perfect bedroom color.
Don't listen to this Sherwin-Williams huckster. I am from Abracadabra Paints, and we have the best.
They're competing.
Oh, that's
fun. Okay.
We're gonna get a great deal.
I know.
Have you heard of the color Gorbin Blue?
Ooh, explain it.
So it's like a mixture.
Okay,
It's
don't
light
listen
brown.
to
Like
this
a
light
schmutz.
brown.
light brown.
Listen to schmutz the other day. She was going, I think I'm nuts. Just in the back break room.
Just throwing colors together.
We have
Okay.
cats, and there are some kitty scritches
Yeah,
on the
okay.
wall.
Yeah,
So it needs to be resistant to kitty scritches.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
about Lincoln breaks? You guys get rowdy? You guys break stuff?
Every once in a while, we have a gateway guy over and things can get weird.
That's
For
when we
you.
turn that light to green. Babe.
I think I'm nuts. I think you guys need the fail waffle.
Oh, not the
I heard of this one. Did you hear on this on the
We
DIY
only
channel?
break it out every
Whoa,
now and then.
this is really special
that's
treatment.
really
I mean, all right.
You all agree.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah, no,
because
it's
it's
the
the
best
best.
one.
It
It's
is.
the best.
It's truly the best one. And
Okay.
we work on commission.
Give me one word each to describe it. Go.
Fuchsia.
Pinker.
Sweltering.
Oh, I
Oh,
love,
oh,
babe.
I love
We'll
this.
take
We'll take
it.
I've been listening in the back here. I will also take a fail waffle.
No, man, no. They earned the fail waffle.
It got me with the sweltering.
Sweltering. Pinker fuchsia.
Oh gosh. Oh guys, this was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Josephine, welcome. Fantastic first session with you. And guys, I missed y'all.
I missed you too.
We missed you guys.
Yeah, we did. That's where I was going with that. And we also
You're like, I missed you guys.
guys. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate all of the interactivity, your Patreon support. If you share and like and subscribe, wink, wink. And thank you all for just showing up. Without you, none of this would work out, and we wouldn't be able to be in this beautiful studio. Thank you, Pixel Circus. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I can't wait to see what I look like on camera right now, because I know it's super depth of field, and I love it.
I checked it out. It's pretty cute.
Awesome. That's going to help me get jobs. Woo! So thank you, everyone. And I've been the DM, Ron. And as always, humankind.
Be both.
We'll see you next week.
Surprise.
It started. It started. It started. Started. simple dungeon run. As a simple dungeon run.